Three from Plater, no good. And the rebound ripped down by Serena Callender, fought for on the ground, and Orange comes away with it. Dublin to Newmeyer, baseline, Jay, no good. Weak side board ripped down by Queenie Plater. She'll get the screen, rejects it from Dodds. Rosick, an extra pass inside for Baker, no good. And on the ground, last touch, it'll stay on this end with the black team.
An official timeout on the floor.
Couple buckets already for the Orange team in transition. They've had the early advantage in this one, just over a couple minutes in. And we've got the college format with 4 quarters of 10 minutes long.
Into the game for Orange, number 19.
Sanaya Reyes is going to check in as the first sub tonight. And Newmeyer is going to come out. Maybe a little bit of a nosebleed.
Still black ball.
Still will stay black basketball as that one was inbounded in the vicinity of Queenie Plater. A box formation with Dodds inbounding from the far corner. She'll lob it up top. Dublin got a hand on it, as she so often does, and pokes it out of bounds off of Plater. Brooklyn Dublin, a tenacious defender. Here's Serena Callender trying to get in deep, but it's taken away. Plater goes behind the back. Hands off to Anaya Henderson, puts up the shot, too strong, weak side rebound, chased by Dodds, tried to save it inbounds, but could not keep it on.
Orange ball.
As we welcome you back aboard here on Adventist Hoops on YouTube, as we join the action a couple minutes in. It's 4-0 with the Orange squad on top. A couple of transition baskets for Team Orange and good defense, keeping Team Black off the scoreboard. Here's a steal for Gwen Rosick coming back the other way from Sacramento Adventist Academy. Finds Izzy Baker, then to the left wing 3. Dodds, Splash City! Addie Dodds from the left slot cans the triple for the first basket on the black team. A long, rich family legacy on the floor as it continues here tonight in the Thunderdome, as her grandfather, Coach Ron Dodds, for decades here of the Warriors men's basketball team. Fun to see the history playing out right before our eyes. Josh Boyka with you here on the play-by-play. Matt Jacobson's to my right on the color commentary as Madeline Newmeyer is going to tee up the 3, and she cans it from beyond the arc. As Matt, these kids are trying to get used to the three-point shot a little bit deeper, and no issue on the last 2 shots.
Yeah, no issue at all, Josh. These girls look perfectly comfortable.
Here's Dodds backing her way in, poised, gets it to Rosick, kicks to the corner. Queenie Plater there, fakes the 3, back to Dodds. Works through a double, and an offensive foul is called. They'll get the clear out for the illegal screen being set, and it goes back the other way. But we are so glad to have you join us here tonight at the Thunderdome Live on a Saturday night for the second ever Adventist Hoops Classic. 40-plus athletes here with us, the best Adventist athletes in the game of basketball right now at the high school level. They've gotten college-level coaching all week as they are getting it right now, too. As Dodds will fire over to Anaya Henderson. Picks up her dribble, looking for Dodds. Eventually found her as she'll regroup. Bounce pass inside. Plater left the layup short. A good pass from Dodds, though. Dublin pulls down the rebound. Football pass ahead. The extra. Anaya Henderson got it. Or no, sorry, that's Serena Callender, my bad. Underneath for the deuce. Dodds setting up, getting the screen from Queenie Plater. Here's Baker from Escondido in California. Puts up the layup. It's off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled down by Skinner. Newmeyer does a nice job playing off of 2 feet there. Dublin grabs the miss and scores. Timeout called by the black team, and McConna Stone and the rest of the coaching staff will take a break and a breather here. Our first in the action tonight. Orange is out to an 11-3 lead. And Matt Jacobson, what are we seeing here first few minutes?
Well, first, Josh, I'll say perfect time for a timeout right there. Black's having a really hard time getting back in transition. So great timeout by the coach. Say, let's slow things down. Let's talk. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say we appreciate your patience. We had some technical difficulties getting started here today. So, Josh, maybe just like we're getting settled in, Team Black's getting settled in here too.
Absolutely. And a chance to shout out our team here at getting this back on the air and doing a great job. So Todd Com, our audio producer, doing a whale of a job here tonight. Other people on our team right now, we'll have Adrian Hargrove on the sideline later. And we're going to go now to an interview with Adrian Hargrove.
Changes do we need to make to get the game back on track?
So we have to get the ball off of one side of the floor, get the ball moving in reverse, share the ball, trust each other, and get back in defensive transition.
Good luck, Coach.
That's Adrian Hargrove getting our first interview of the night. And you heard the coach getting back in transition. Going to be key here for the black team, as we've seen a few breakaway layups already for the Orange.
Yeah, most of the time things, or basketball, I should say, can be a pretty easy game. And sometimes it is just about hustle. It's just about awareness. Don't get caught watching. Make sure you get back. I'm sure that's what the coaches were telling them in the huddle.
And our coaching staff's here for tonight on the black team's coaching staff. McConna Stone from Walla Walla, Jared Lyons from Washington Adventist University, and Kevin Mitchell from La Sierra. On the Orange side, Jalen Vela from Union, Robin Jenkins from Southwestern Adventist University, and Kaya Williams from Andrews. Queenie Plater will kick out to Izzy Baker. Baker stripped on the drive, and Callender pulls it down. Skinner, the outlet pass, finds Dublin. Pass up ahead is knocked away, and there's the defense from Savannah Watts.
From the Orange team, we got an early lead going. What do we have to do to keep this momentum going?
It's going to start with our defense. We got to keep our defensive intensity. Sometimes we get lazy, don't box out. We rely on jumping and our athleticism to get it done. But just sticking to all the controllable things and not clock watching, score watching, doing all the controllable things, letting those add up and get the outcome that we want.
All right, good luck, Coach.
And you hear Kaya Williams there, the controllable things. Just keep it within our control, and we're going to be just fine. So off to a good start for the Orange squad, as that's Kaya Williams from Andrews University. You got some hands-on experience with these players in practice during this week. Here's Gwen Rosick, a take to the basket, is taken away. Thrown up ahead and intercepted by Queenie Plater. The dime underneath. Queenie Plater with the vision to find Savannah Watts from Tacoma Academy. And Watts, a late addition here, just getting in last night, actually. So didn't get the scrimmage or practice with these players, but making an impact early. Daisy Nyambongo in the game now for the Orange team, the hometown girl here tonight from College View Academy. A chance underneath there, and she got a warm welcome in introductions as the home favorite. Baker following her own miss from the right wing, and it's going to be Orange basketball after that miss. Under 4 minutes to go now in quarter number one. Again, the college rules that these kids are playing by. For the girls, it's 4 quarters of 10 minutes each. And for the guys, it'll be 2 20-minute halves later tonight. We'll also have 3-point contests at the halftime of both games. Inbound pass, and somehow got deflected over towards Mendoza. The layup will not fall, though. Plater, a take to the basket, and the ball rolls off. A strip underneath by Ford, but then going to the line will be Savannah Watts from Tacoma Academy.
Yeah, it's got to be a shooting foul. Yeah, I think ref says it is a shooting foul. It's going to be 2 shots right here.
First shot will bounce out here for Watts, but one thing we've already seen, the division of Queenie Plater has also already made a couple of really nice passes in this first quarter, something to keep an eye on. She's one of the players to just make sure you're watching. She's box office, so we're excited to have her here. Second free throw, rims out. Rebound to Nyamongo is going to push it up to Reyes. The extra to Ford, tried to save it back in, but there's Dodds. Already a three-point make. She's going to go inside, back her way in, and find some traffic. It is a jump ball. There you see a better job getting back in transition there from the orange team, thwarting the transition fast break with Dodds heading it up. Dodds bounce pass underneath, intended for Plater, is knocked away. The defense from Sanaya Reyes. Reyes from Burton Adventist Academy in Texas with the reach there. Here's Watts coming to get the ball. We'll rotate up to Baker, but it's pickpocketed by Nyamongo, the hometown player. Euro stepping through, left it short. 3-on-2 transition the other way. Plater pulls up, short on the three, and it'll trickle out of bounds. So a nice job by the orange team getting back to the basket and forcing the longer shot in transition. 11-5, Team Orange, with 3 minutes and 3 seconds to go in quarter number one. The 5 on the floor right now for the orange team: Chloe Ford, Sanaya Reyes, Maddie Skinner, Raquel Mendoza, and Daisy Nyamongo. See Kylie Kroll checking in for the first time as we see a 2-3 zone being deployed now. You have Reagan Gray up there at the top contesting. The three-point shot from Reyes, as it will be wide left and trickle out of bounds.
Yeah, I think, Josh, that 2-3 zone could be just to help the kids to calm down a little bit right now. I think a moment ago we saw it from Queenie Plater here, that fast break three. You don't need it. You're only down 6 right now. You got plenty of basketball to go. Hopefully the kids can settle down and just play.
And we saw these teams scrimmage each other earlier just a day ago, and close games for both the guys and the girls. Here's Baker hoisting. It was close, but it gets left rim and goes off. Rebound comes down to Nyamongo. They push up to Mendoza. Fires to the post. Skinner, left side layup, good. There is Caitlin Skinner with the first basket of her night. And the lead pushed to 8. Here's Kroll. She is shifty, and she's fouled.
Yeah, everything about this game right now, it's so early. I know we got a lot of young basketball players out there. This is a moment where coaches are telling players, just calm down. It's going to be okay. We're still in the first quarter. We've got a 4-possession game right here. Everything's okay.
And only a couple of these players are high school graduates at this point. For the guys' side, you have a lot more that are going into college coming up, as Sanaya Reyes has got a takeaway, right-handed, lays, good. Another steal and score. Kroll pushing ahead, and it's knocked away from Baker. Mendoza getting back in transition.
Yeah, a tale of two teams here, Josh. We've got Orange, which is aggressive, getting back, settled, taking good shots, and then Black just struggling to do really just to put two good things together back to back.
See if the bench unit, and when we say bench unit, there's not a whole lot of fall off in this with these players being All-Americans.
Yeah, I don't think we have any bench players here. Yeah. Everybody's an All-American. Absolutely right, Josh.
And there you see one. Kylie Kroll goes baseline, and she is quick. Hard to keep up with. They'll get by you in a blur, and she gets the deuce along the baseline. Here's Ford. Pull-up jumper. Right side rim, no good. Pulled down by Dodds. Always got her head up. She's going to look. She's going to find Watts. And it will rim off, but a good look from the Black team that time, as Skinner pulls down the rebound and they get the foul on Team Black. They'll be on Izzy Baker. Minute 21 to go in quarter number one, as the Orange team is led by as much as 10. Lead sits at 8 right now with a chance to add to it. Here's Chloe Ford from Mesa Grande Academy. Kroll with the good hands at the top of the zone. It somehow ends up back in the hands of Ford. Nyamongo gets it back in. Skinner rolls off. Rosick advances. Kroll. Baseline was taken away. Ford with the steal. Rosick comes up, gets the half-court steal. Bounce pass. Watts. And it stays down. Vanna Watts from Tacoma has another bucket. And the black team back within 6. We see a timeout.
All right, Josh, I'm ready to make a prediction here. I think our best basketball is in front of us right now.
All right, Coach, it looks like we're getting back into the game. We're fighting back. What do we need to do to bring it all the way home?
Ball movement, trust each other, the proper spacing, and then get back in defensive transition.
All right, well, good luck, Coach.
And there we have another interview there. Adrian Hargrove, thank you for doing your thing on the sideline. We got 50 seconds back in quarter number 1, and you hear Black is getting back in it here. Couple of buckets. They're both teams trying to get out and run. The conditioning here for the girls' side has been pretty solid. And running in transition, definitely a way to get a few easy buckets per game, and that's what these college coaches have been harping on throughout the week. Do the little things right. You don't have to be the top scorer on your team to make an impact, but every player here is good for a reason, is here for a reason, and has a role. Here is Reyes bringing it up. Entry pass for Skinner goes up and is fouled. Caitlin Skinner from Midland Academy in Kansas. One of the tallest players here, really the true post of the girls class this year. And Skinner rides horses in her spare time, loves to sew, loves to go four-wheeling. So active outside of the court as well. The lefty shoots and comes up a little bit short on shot number 1. Got an out-of-bounds play coming here. Orange team basketball. Sanaya Reyes, the inbound coming. 6-point lead for the orange team. They get into Ford from Mesa Grande. Rises and gets it to Skinner. What a look.
That is some pass across the lane. Every time, Josh, every time I think Black is going to put it together, Orange executes. I can't tell you what a tough, what a difficult, what a great pass that just was.
That was fantastic. You don't see a pass coming from that far across the lane get through on the dime like that. And Skinner, a nice job in the post, lays it in. They're making an effort to get it to her again. Drop step, score!
She is going to be tough to stop today. Love it. Just a simple drop step layup.
Yeah, really decisive move there. Here's Kroll putting up the right-handed floater, no good at the end of the quarter, and Orange back to their largest lead at 10.
Just a reminder, sponsors Union Adventist University and food is lower, go visit. Take a look at all the tables. Pacific Community College, Walla Walla University, Osceola University.
During the break here, we're going to get to an interview here now. We'll be joined by Drew Meckelberg for this second quarter. And you're the athletic director here at Union Adventist University. Drew, take me through just the excitement when Dustin approached you about trying to host this year.
Yeah, I got the chance to attend the event last year at Loma Linda, and I thought it was one of the coolest basketball experiences I'd ever seen, and I knew it was something that Union needed to have here on our campus.
And what opportunities has this opened up for Union Adventist University being able to have this event here?
Yeah, it was a big deal. You know, we've got 40 athletes here, and 36 of them have never been on our campus before, let alone Nebraska. And so to get them here, to show them that we're not just in some cornfields, everybody's made comment after comment, like, what a beautiful campus, what a beautiful town. Who knew that this is what it was? And I get it. It's not a spot that you're going to stop or go for family vacation. But if you've got a reason like this to come, it's a good place to be.
Absolutely. You've been a great host to us so far. Lincoln's been great. What are some favorite memories from this experience so far leading up to the game?
Well, you know, of course, the game in itself is a spectacle, but getting to see these kids interact, we see them pulling tables together, kids who've never met suddenly become best friends. This will be a memory that they never forget, and that's what we're trying to do with athletics. We're just trying to create memories and friendships and bonds that will last a lifetime.
What opportunity do the players have now getting to play for these Adventist coaches from the different colleges? We got a lot of representation here, don't we?
We really do, and that's kind of what we're after here is we just want Adventist youth to be able to show their skills, show their athletic gifts to our college coaches, because we know that a lot of these kids can play in college, but it's tough to know who's out there. And so to know that we've got Adventist talent available, we want to be able to find that, and this is the best way to do it.
Maddie Newmeyer getting a breakaway layup here for the Orange team as they extend to the largest lead of the game at 12. Drew, what did you notice about the players during these practices that you got to see them this week?
Yeah, you know, there's obviously some feeling out moments, but for the most part, they gel quickly because of the things that we did off the court. It translated on the court, and they're just trying to get after it. You know, everybody's trying to impress somebody else, but they've also done a nice job of just playing basketball and settling in the last few days. Early on, there's some jitters for sure, and you could see that in the game today, but now they're starting to settle in and find their way, doing the things they know how to do.
As a college coach for one of the Adventist universities yourself, what are you looking for from these players? They've already proven by being All-Americans that they have some talent. What are you looking for to get their game to the next level this week?
Yeah, you know, we're looking for a lot of things, and a lot of them actually are off the court. We're looking for good character people. We're looking for people who do the small things, pick their teammates up. You know, when somebody's down, they're looking to pick them up. And we're also just looking for people who elevate the team. We're all about creating advantages and taking advantage of those advantages. And to see players that can do that, that definitely translates to the next level.
Absolutely. 21-9 the score currently. The Orange team is on top. They've done a nice job getting out, running in transition. The defense has been smothering as the Black team will inbound from the baseline. Addie Dodds gets it in. As there's Watts going to pull up, and the offensive rebound. Rosick no good, and a foul underneath. Drew, what does it mean to be hosting this year at the Thunderdome, a place with a lot of history to it, and now just adding one more event in the Adventist Hoops Classic to it?
It's a special place. We're going on 40 years now of Warrior Athletics, and this is a great way to start that celebration. Tons and tons of history have happened in this building. Countless years and decades of great basketball, great volleyball, and this is just another feather in the cap to add to the resume of the awesome facility.
Absolutely. Brooklyn Dublin, the assist there to Skinner underneath. And you talked about the history a little bit. Ron Dodds, a coach for the Warriors men's team for a couple decades here at Union Adventist University, and now we're seeing some of that history play out as Newmeyer hits the mid-range J, with Addie Dodds being a part of the game here tonight. How cool is it to see that playing out in front of us, and what has Ron meant to this program?
We wouldn't be here without Ron. The countless hours and years of dedication that he spent, not just for the men's basketball program, but for the sports program in general. He took over the women's program towards the end of his career as well, and just impossible to even put into words what he's done for us. But I think the thing that has stuck with me, and I've taken many of my coaching things that I learned from him when I got to play for him, but the phrase that will ring over and over my head is that people can argue with the things with what you say, but not with what you do. And he's somebody who emulated that. He did the things, he didn't just say them. And it's evident that because of us being here tonight.
Yeah. And we've gotten to another timeout here. Lead has been pushed to 20 buckets from Dublin and Newmeyer here. As we're going to go to Adrian Hardgrove standing by with the Red Lions. Or not, because our audio is having some issues struggling right now. So we'll stay with Drew here alongside us. To your left, we've also got another piece of Union Adventist University history sitting with us, the legendary Buell Fogg, who will be joining us later on broadcast here tonight. What has he meant to this program with being on the PA and impacting so many people?
He was a staple. There's no other way to put it. I can't imagine having anybody else on the mic. I know that day will come someday, but I know Buell's got a lot left in the tank, and he's going to leave it all out here for us. But just the support he brings to these kids, the way that he makes them feel when they walk in the gym, and not just our own kids, but the opponents as well. Everybody feels welcome the second they walk in, and that's because of Buell. You know, having him, his energy, his dedication, not just for our teams, but for our tournaments. There's nothing you want more than to have your name shouted over the PA system here in the Thunderdome than have Buell Fogg do that.
Absolutely. We got to hear from him earlier in the week with some of the presentations for the evening worships. But, yes, Drew, thank you for stopping by here. We really appreciate it. So we're going to let you go get to doing your AD things and then coaching here tonight. So we appreciate your time, Drew.
Thank you so
much.
For having me.
Back to the action now as the lead is sprung up to 20 and running away is Serena Callender in transition. Could not get it to go. Dublin up in the air, fighting with Queenie Plater for the basketball. It's a tie-up. Team Black has got it back. It's just been a barrage from the orange team. Running, sprinting down the floor, creating advantages. Yet to see Queenie Plater get going offensively, but she definitely has an impact on this Black team's offense. Vanna Watts has been one of the mainstays. His Reagan Gray couldn't get it to go. Baker, the offensive rebound on the miss, gets fouled. Izzy Baker has definitely drawn some looks from the college coaches here this week. Has been a fun one from Escondido Adventist Academy in California. She's got some good size and length to add to the team. Good defender, tenacious offensive rebounder, as we saw right there. Baker 1 for 2, gets a point back for Team Black. (29-10) as through goes Callender with the tough layup. Second chance, she got it. The effort is there all night long so far from the orange team. 31 points that they have put up, a 21-point advantage, the largest of the game. There's Baker from the baseline, got a decent look. Callender, the pass ahead, and it nails Queenie Plater on the way back, and it'll stay with the orange team. When it's your night, it's your night. 5:21 left in quarter number 2, 31-10, orange team on top. Newmeyer has got it right wing, looking for somewhere to go with it. They'll put down the dribble, crossover, nearly lost it. Somehow has got it back. Drives, baseline, it's cut off. Plater trying to direct traffic. Swings to the right side. Gray tipped away by Dublin up in the passing lane. Picks it up, goes up with the lefty lay and got it to go. Brooklyn Dublin making an impact. Defense to offense. And the college coaches have to be loving that. Nice cut from Baker. It's poked away. It stays with the Black team. There is Ford, Nyamongo, and Reyes back in for the orange team. Dodds for the Black team. As Kroll takes the seat on Team Black's bench. Dodds, bounce pass inside, and a foul, I believe. Yes. The cut from Queenie Plater gets her to the free throw line. 2 shots coming.
For Black, Queenie Plater at the free throw line with 2 shots.
The closer you can be to that, but I put it up top. I think it
First shot won't drop for Plater, but she's a smooth shooting left-handed player with a lot of speed. Good plays in control of herself. Good power, though, to her game. Second shot down as Plater goes 1 for 2.
And back in for Black, number 8, Gwen Rosick.
And Gwen Rosick will check back in now. Plater will take the seat, getting high fives from the bench from McConnell Stone, Kevin Mitchell, and Jared Lyons, the head coach of the Black team. Ford confidently steps into a 3, gets front iron. Baker pulls down the rebound and poked away by Nyamongo, but it stays with Team Black. Board, she got it. She's been the biggest bright spot for Team Black so far. I believe that's 3 baskets now for Savannah Watts. Ford again steps into 3. No, that was Callender. Offensive rebound. Pass on the baseline for Nyamongo is tipped away. Last touch by the orange team. That was a very short rest for Queenie Plater as she is back in after just 1 minute on the bench. 33-13 as Watts back iron, tipped, fight for the ball. Nyamongo there with it, but then it finds its way back to Watts, and she's got the deuce. Tacoma Adventist Academy is showing they've got some of the most talented players here with Watts first, and we'll see Matt McKenzie later tonight. McKenzie is one of the cream of the crop prospects on the guys' side, so representing their school well. Dodds running in transition, off glass, short. Nyamongo crosses over by 1 and poked away. I'll say last touch by Nyamongo, the hometown product here from College View Academy. Got the loudest welcome and introductions with Academy being just across the road here from the Thunderdome. Watts' pass intercepted by Reyes, but might have towed the line and stepped out of bounds.
Josh, remember 5 minutes ago when I said this is about to be the best basketball we're going to see for the rest of the night? I still believe, Josh, we are going to see some good. We're going to see some good basketball from Black.
Watts will get a breather after she's put up the last few points for her squad. Haven't seen much from Plater or Rosick early on, but they are big offensive threats for the Black team. Here's Rosick. Can she get one to drop? No. Far right. Saved back in by Plater. An offensive rebound and taken away. Nyamongo, the youngest player here, an incoming sophomore.
Yeah, I think the ref got her on an over and back there.
Yep. That is indeed the case. Most of these players incoming seniors, a couple incoming juniors, and then the lone incoming sophomore in Nyamongo for College View Academy. Plater cut off. Rosick tees up the 3. Right rim, no good. Offensive rebound. Plater off the glass, working hard for the deuce.
That's what's going to get them back in this game right now. You can just feel that Black wants to get one of these 3-point shots to go, and thankfully Queenie Plater's hustling.
Reyes short, tries to rebound her own miss, could not, as down she goes in the corner there. Hopefully she is okay, back up. But yeah, Team Black has just been outworked to this point by the Orange team in transition, especially the offensive rebounds have been an issue, but underneath there, they force the miss. Good defense by Baker on the wall up and then the reach from Mendoza.
All right, here's what I want to see, Josh. The next 152 of this quarter, I think we're going to keep seeing aggressiveness from Orange. They're not going to relent with their pressure. They're not going to relent with their fast break style. But I want to see Black calm down and put 2 possessions together.
The old score, stop, score. It will get you right back in it. Here's Rosick, fakes the 3, pass underneath. Henderson left it short. The look was there. Here comes Ford sprinting back through multiple defenders and gets fouled. But even right there, someone's got to be stopping the ball at around half court, but she's waltzed her way through a couple of defenders and into a dangerous territory. You commit the foul.
That's right. You're seeing it clearly, Josh. This is exactly where basketball is not just a physical game. It's a mental game. It's an emotional game. And in this moment right now, it just seems like Black is out of it.
And a tie-up as Mendoza and Dodds go to the ground. Is kind of some in sync right there. 3-17 your score. Orange on top is led by as much as 21 points. Lead sits at 16 right now. Savannah Watts has been the leading scorer for the Black team, and it's been a real team contribution from all for the Orange. Here's Henderson. Could not get it to go. Not quite high enough on the glass. Offensive rebound, Dodds. Baker goes up through the contact and draws the whistle. Good find from Rosick on the back door. See Kevin Mitchell over for Team Black from La Sierra saying, let's get over here, team meeting. We got to get ourselves back and rejuvenized. Do this best he can with the last minute 6 of the half.
Black still has a shot here. I know that they are down by 16 right now, but it's so important for us to point out that that we've got All-Americans on both sides. And I am certain that if they can calm themselves down, if they can focus, if they can be a little bit more disciplined, they can work themselves back into the game. And they're certainly not going to do it in the next minute and 6 seconds here. But this is a moment as a player, and I'm sure the coaches are telling them, we don't need to score 16 right now. We're just trying to score 4 in the next minute.
There is no 15-point shot in basketball, but the beautiful thing is it's a game of runs. So you never know when one is brewing and can get you right back in the game. We see it in the scrimmages, too, with deficits going up and down. So certainly not out of the realm of possibility to get back in this pretty quick.
That's right. We got a bucket. We got to stop. Can we get another bucket here?
Dodds left on the 3. From behind Anaya Henderson with the poke away. We'll see Jaden Henderson, her brother also from the guys' side. They possess some of the best speed, just straight line speed that they have that is found in the Adventist Hoops Classic this year. 7-second difference between shot and game clock as this one's tipped out of bounds. Staying with the Orange side. 27 seconds left to go on the half, 20 on the shot clock. Ford inbounds, finds Reyes. Puts the dribble down, back out to Callender. Guarded by Plater. Nyamongo steps through, creates a good look for Reyes, but it's too strong. Rebound, Gwen Rosick, 10 seconds, the throw ahead. Here's Henderson, can she use the speed? She goes to Plater on her strong side, could not get it to go. 2 seconds, can she get it off? No, and that will do it for the half. Standing by with our own Adrian Hargrove, we got Brooklyn Dublin on the sideline.
All right, I'm here with Brooklyn Dublin from the Oakwood Academy. Brooke, what excites you the most about being an All-American this year?
Honestly, just getting the opportunity and actually being able to play with all these other good players and really show my talent.
What do you guys got to do to hold on and keep this win?
we just gotta stay aggressive, keep communicating, and just playing together. We really love playing with each other, so as long as we keep that going, easy win.
All right. Let's keep it going.
Thank you, Adrian. We appreciate you working hard on the sideline. We got the mic working this time. Things are going well here at the Adventist Hoops All-American game as we've reached halftime now. A 15-point lead, 33-18 for the orange team, as we see the guys are just going to start taking some half-court shots, it looks like, for a halftime entertainment. So we'll see who can put up the best half-court shot. But Matt Jacobson's your first takeaways from the first half.
Yeah, it might seem, Josh, to you, maybe to all of our listeners, it might seem like we're rooting for Black, but we're certainly just rooting for Black to get back in the game. We're rooting for them to play their best. That said, story of the first half, Orange is incredibly disciplined. They came in with a clear plan. They're getting back on defense, and then every time they have a moment, they push the pace. So many easy baskets. I think if Black gets a chance to watch this film back, they're going to go, man, we let them have a lot of easy baskets. And then on the Black side of things, it's not over yet. I think they can come back. It's a 15-point basketball game. Like you said, it's a game of runs. So if Black can just do a little bit of what Orange is doing, get back on defense, calm down a little bit, and then maybe get away. And, Josh, how many layups has Black missed? How many just point-blank shots that we know they can make? We've seen these kids for 2 days. They are highly skilled. Yeah.
You said it right there at the end. There are some makeable looks that just haven't gone down so far. So if you make a couple of those, you're looking at a less than 10-point deficit here going into the locker room. So if you could just get those score, stop, score type of possessions going, that's how you create a run, isn't it? It starts on defense. You can't be getting beat down the floor. And then you've got easier buckets getting created on the other side. And we saw a few that just didn't go, but they're going to eventually start to fall. These are the All-Americans.
These are the All-Americans. And ladies and gentlemen, one of the things that you don't see here in the broadcast is for the last couple days, these kids have been going through a lot of training sessions with coaches. They've had a lot of mentors in their life talking to them about the exact things that they're experiencing right now, right? The failures, the struggles in life, and how do you respond? So I'm certain that in the locker room, the coaches from Team Black are going to be emphasizing that. But we're going to stop our commentary, and I think we've got a three-point shootout going on right now.
We certainly do. So we're going to have the three-point contest coming up here for the guys as our halftime entertainment.
And ladies and gentlemen, for that three-point contest, we're going to be able to turn it over to our public address announcers in the house, Justin Smith and Buell Fogg.
Sponsored by AdventistHoops. Congratulations to each of our athletes for the hard work, dedication, and sportsmanship you've shown throughout the season. We're honored to celebrate your achievements today. At AdventistHoops, we believe strong communities are built through compassion, service, and purpose. We're proud to support events like the AdventistHoops All-American Weekend that bring people together in celebration. Thank you for watching and enjoy the game. To learn more about AdventHealth and our commitment to helping communities feel whole, visit AdventistHealth.com. shooters in the corner. Ready. You'll have 60 seconds on the shot clock.
And
Ready,
Gabe
shooters,
Delegatito.
go.
Max Castro over here on my right, going against Gabe Delgadillo. Here we go. There we go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh! What's the tally here, Max? 5. Gabe had 9. Gabe has 10 and Max has 9. That was a close one. So that means Gabe will move on to the championship round. And we have 2 more to qualify.
All right, Matthew McKenzie will be shooting on the stage side. And Xavier Wayne will be shooting on the balcony side. Shooters, you have 60 seconds on the clock. Ready, go. All right, we're going to go do that one again, guys. Same shooters.
We were tied at 10.
We've got ourselves a tie here in the Matt McKenzie
So again,
versus
we'll have
Xavier Wang battle here. So they're going to have to reshoot. I believe we'll do a full round here.
All right, shooters all set. Everybody ready to go? Everything in place? Ready, go.
Four.
$13 and 9.
All right, we have Gabe Galgadillo and Matt McKenzie in the final. All right, here we go, guys. 60 seconds. This is the round for the championship. 3-point contest. Here we go. Shooters ready. Everybody in set. Ready, go. Let's give him a big round of applause. Congratulations, Gabe. You just made Auburn Adventist Academy proud.
And as we wrap up the 3-point contest, your winner from Auburn Adventist Academy is Gabriel Delgadillo. What a moment for Gabe as he is pulled off. I don't know if you would consider it necessarily an upset, but Matt McKenzie, one heck of a shooter, and he just had to go head-to-head with him in the finals after that. Matt made 13 of those shots around to go before, and then Gabe pulls it off in the finals. What a storyline right there. Gabe, what a cool guy it's been to get to know him. This man has more basketball experience than anyone here in the high school realm, I'm pretty sure. Played for his country, Bolivia.
Amazing.
Growing up.
What a story.
Just an incredible one that you're going to get to hear a lot more of coming up. So Gabe is definitely one of the feature athletes here at this event. Cool to see him get that 3-point victory. And now we are back to the second half here from the Thunderdome. Josh Boyko alongside Matt Jacobsons, and our sideline reporter is Adrian Hargrove here for our broadcast crew tonight. Gwen Rosick going off glass, a good start for the black team in half number 2.
I would say so, Josh. A fantastic start for black. You can see the black team coaches imploring them, dig in, play defense.
They'll get the stop here as Skinner goes off glass, couldn't get it to go. Dodds running the floor, no look. Left side, Kroll spins inside, got stripped, and a jump ball is going to be called.
I am so impressed with the orange team, Josh. They haven't lost it. They got a great shot down on one, and it just didn't go. And then right away, they get back, and they're playing team defense, closing gaps, getting their hands in there, making it difficult for Team Black.
They just fly. Here comes a turnover, and running in transition is Dodds. Will slow things down. Here's Kroll, swings up to Baker. Oh, a gamble on the steal. Rosick from the mid-range couldn't make Newmeyer pay for it. Dublin threads the pass inside, but could not be brought in by Maddie Newmeyer. That had a potential for a highlight reel type dime, didn't it, Matt?
It sure did. I loved everything about that possession. They take off, great look, way to run to the basket. They'll get the next one to go.
Oh, yeah. Baker, the crossover, working left on Skinner. Tough take off glass, tipped out of bounds by Rosick.
I'm going to just keep giving compliments to Orange here. Fantastic defense right there by Skinner underneath. Moving her feet.
We got Brooklyn Dublin bringing it up. Newmeyer's going to get an advantage. Kicks back to the corner and a hand deflecting it out. 8:30 to go. Dublin will inbounds back to Newmeyer, trying to get an advantage. Will back things out. Good back cut. Oh, but it's blocked away. Rejected on the inside by Talon Craig. First moments of the game for Craig off the bench. Here's the shot short. Dodds offensive rebound swatted by Dublin. Comes back out. Dodds sticking with it. Gets it back out to Craig and a foul. Good tenacious activity by Dodds on the glass, and we'll be joined by another Dodds. To my left here, we've got Ron Dodds.
Perfect timing,
the
Ron.
Legendary coach here at Union Adventist University, a couple decades plus worth. And Ron, it's been great getting to talk to you throughout this week. And now you get to watch Addie on the floor. How special is this?
Oh, it's amazing, except you guys made me come over here for this interview. I can't watch her, for heaven's sake.
You can watch the broadcast later, Ron.
I love it.
You got to be tired of me by now with all this fun stuff we're working on for behind the scenes that you guys will get to see on the viewing audience later. But, Coach, take me through. We talked about this a little bit, but the difference between 40 years anniversary coming up with basketball here at Union and sports versus what it was like when you were taking the program over at the helm from the beginning. What are some of the differences from then to now?
Well, I think one of the big differences is, I mean, you know, they don't have to fight the element of competition. It's kind of behind them, and they're able to kind of move beyond that. There's, I'm sure, other issues that they have to deal with. But, you know, they don't have that. The other thing I think of it is colleges have invested finances into their sports program and seen the value of it. And we had to fight for every dollar. So that's a huge thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, many differences between back now and then as Plater's going to tee up the three, couldn't hit. But, Coach, talk to me about just some of the brightest moments, your highlights from being here on this floor.
Oh, my. There's so many of them. We would be going for a long time. There's a lot of the highlights come from just the leadership potential in the guys and the way they gelled on the court, and you could see them off the court, and the chemistry that was developed, and it was just phenomenal to be a part of. I was the lucky one. I mean, I was blessed. And they're still together. I mean, there's two of my players right over there on the sideline. Yeah, it's phenomenal.
And you get to watch this Adventist Hoops Classic right here from where you got to coach a couple of decades. What does it mean to be able to see Adventist basketball being put on the stage that you've built, essentially?
It is such a blessing because, you know, I had a great athletic director in Rick Spalding, and I've been able to watch Drew take the program over now. A lot of the same values he's really put into place. He has a whole lot more energy I did after almost three decades of coaching. And that is phenomenal to watch. It's phenomenal to be a part of tonight.
As Newmeyer is going to go inside for the and one as the Orange team doing it in transition again. Did a nice job looking off the one defender under the basket. She gets the hoop and the harm. But, Coach, what has it been like just seeing how Union Adventist basketball over the years has been more than just a basketball team?
Oh, you know, it has. I mean, we have been, you know, like I told you the other day, nominated for Volunteer of the Year Award for the City of Lincoln for swimming with battered children. We have involved ourselves with Make-A-Wish program and all those kinds of things. We've done a lot of church services throughout the Midwest and afar. And to watch, to be a part of that and that tradition is phenomenal.
And just lastly here, before we let you get back to watching Addie, what's been your favorite part about seeing her in action this week?
You know, I know Addie well, and the leadership that she has is going to take her a lot of places. And, you know, too many people judge athletes by that night rather than the night ahead. And so, therefore, I know her leadership is going to take her far, her drive, and all that is just fun to be a part of.
Couldn't have said it better myself. It's been a pleasure watching her grow here throughout this week. So, Coach, we'll let you get back to your bird's eye view over on the far side.
I love it.
Thanks for joining us. It's been a pleasure.
The reserve seats are nice.
Take care, Coach. Thank you. Newmeyer splashes. Newmeyer splashes home the triple, and a big thank you again to Ron Dodds. We really appreciate him stopping by here. Back in transition again, it is Brooklyn Dublin with the harassing defense on the other side of the floor, turning it into a chance at the line.
Yeah, more of the same here from Orange. They've kept up the pressure on both ends. They instantly moved from defense to offense. Every player has bought in, and Brooklyn Dublin is having a fantastic game.
Yeah, definitely going to be in the conversation for one of the MVPs of the girls' game tonight as we're halfway through quarter number 3. It's 10-minute quarters, college style here tonight for the girls, and then 20 minutes halves coming up for the guys later. A 17-point advantage. Team Black had down to 12 just a moment ago while we were talking with Coach Dodds. But then here's an offensive rebound off the free throw by Newmeyer. It'll trickle out of bounds, but another opportunity that you don't want to be giving up on the defensive glass on a free throw.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. More of the same here. Black just struggling to do a lot of the fundamentals that they have grown accustomed to. You see it there, turnover. Brooklyn Dublin, though, way to jump that passing lane. Oh, can't get it to go. Great defense, great offense.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at the possession on the other side over there, Dublin is just anticipating passes. She's jumping lanes. Taylor Craig had said, come on, cut to this area right here. I'm going to set you the screen, but she just couldn't get a piece of Dublin right there because she's so shifty on defense. Does a great job getting around screens and into the passing lane as she did on that occasion. Here's Dublin 0 for 2 at the line, so Team Black is going to come out of there with the basketball. Queenie Plater will work from right to left here in the packed Thunderdome. Nice pass inside, but an even better hustle back from guess who? Brooklyn Dublin with another deflection. Just hold it. Dublin will check out, and that is the best news that the Black team has heard all night long.
Yeah, she's quite a basketball player. She's having a great game.
And just as Dublin checks out, Newmeyer is getting a tie up and hounding defense. Timeout called as we'll get to hear from Union Adventist University. Just a shout out to them here at the Thunderdome, a place where they know how to get loud for their athletes. Depending on what season it is, you might hear the sound of fans cheering for Union Warriors men's or women's basketball teams. Well, let's go to Adrian Hargrove right now with Serena Callender over on the far side.
All right, I'm here with Serena. Serena, how does it feel to be an all-star this week?
It feels great. I feel very blessed. I'm glad to have this opportunity.
Now, what do you guys got to do to hold on to this lead and come away with the win?
We need to communicate. We need to get our energy back up, and we need to be cheering for each other. I feel like that kind of died down a bit, but we're going to get it back up.
All right, well, good luck.
Thank you, Adrian. Thank you, Serena, as the Orange team. They've had the energy on defense all night long. Still have some offensive steps they can take, but certainly in a good position right now. And again, with our friends at Union Adventist University, if you're looking to play, Union's a destination every athlete should consider, no matter the sport. A member of the NCCAA, the National Christian College Athletic Association, which allows the athletes the opportunity to compete for a national championship in Union's sports, offering also women's volleyball, men's soccer, golf, and acro sport gymnastics. Big thank you to Union for hosting us this week. Taylor Craik underneath is going to get the inbounds pass layup to go right underneath. Good job getting the bucket after the ATO action. There is Ford surveying the defense. Is going to take a long three. It comes up short. It was an adjustment for a lot of these athletes getting that college level 3 dialed in, because they're used to taking a lot of those shots. If you're the best player on your team back home, taking a lot of those shots from beyond the arc, but now you're taking another couple steps back. It's all the adjustment. I remember I stepped in here first night, popped the 3, was straight on line, and an air ball short, Matt. It was short.
Josh, you don't have to tell stories. We know you hit that first shot.
But I hit the second one, and the next shot mentality is what matters.
That's right. Hey, let's see if Black can do it here. And they did. Back-to-back baskets for the first time in some time.
And it's Anaya Henderson going off the glass for the turnaround mid-range. Has the lead back down to 13. Newmeyer may have gotten away with an extra step. Gets it to Ford. Shot bounces in off the rim. The friendly bounce for 2.
So impressed with this Orange team. You heard it in the interview. They're going to keep up their intensity. They're going to keep pushing each other. They know exactly what they're trying to do.
Here's Kroll getting a step. Pass underneath. Baker, the extra. To the left wing. Oh, it was in and out. Halfway down, it caught the heel. That was Gray putting up the shot. Now down goes Kroll, as the Orange team draws the defensive foul. That's one of those things. Coaches will let you play physically and use your fouls if you're using them correctly and playing some hounding defense. So you're probably not going to see too many upset coaches on the Orange side with Jalen Vela, Robin Jenkins, and then Kaya Williams for the Orange squad.
Couldn't agree more. Orange's intensity has set them up with this 15-point lead right now. So these coaches are not going to tell them to stop.
And you see right there, the pressure pushing them all the way back up beyond the volleyball line, forces it into a tough mid-range shot.
Oh, no. Breakdown.
Scoop layup won't go. Skinner gets swatted underneath. The block from Watts. Long pass up ahead. Kroll will step back. Off the glass, could not get it to go, and Orange gets back in time to get the rebound. An opportunity by the wayside there. Had a 3-on-none essentially, but no points for Team Black that trip out. Reyes will sweep left, gets to the baseline, left it short. Gray looking up, pushing, but there's Reyes getting back. Henderson, right wing 3, just off. Pushing is Ford on Baker, off glass, no good. Tapped by Skinner, and Henderson saves it. It's along the baseline. Skinner gets there first. Walled up underneath by Watts, and we'll slow it down now. Ford puts up the shot short. Skinner, another offensive rebound, could not get it to go. There it is. Nyamongo from the corner 3, and the hometown crowd. We got signs on the other side. Daisy Nyamongo, her first basket tonight.
Yeah, you can't quite hear it, ladies and gentlemen, but the Thunderdome is rocking right now.
Watts, a confident pull from 3. It's short. Underneath Henderson, the follow.
There you go. They're fighting somewhere around 15 or 16.
It's just been tough. You give up 3-4 offensive rebounds there. The corner 3 is going to fall eventually. Another offensive rebound. Mendoza shot, no. Saved again. Orange is just first to everything, but there's Kroll stepping in front of Ford. She'll go up and fouled from behind.
Yeah, Orange's intensity is incredible. 3 offensive rebounds down here, 2 different possessions. They are just relentless. And we talked about in the first half, on the flip side for Black, when things aren't going your way, you just feel that pressure mounting. But on the Orange side of things, when they are going your way, you feel like you can do anything. You can get to any loose ball.
And we heard these coaches harp on conditioning for these high school athletes a lot this week. We've seen Orange has been in good enough condition to be first to the loose balls, to get out in transition and run, as a line violation is going to wipe out the second free throw, so that's a tough break for the Black team.
Josh, where do you stand on that? Where do you stand on these line violations that referees call? I know it's within the rules, but Do they need to call those?
Well, can't fault the ref for doing their job, I guess, and I'm not trying to get taken off air here, so you're setting me up for disaster.
Oh, Josh, come on. The people want honesty from us. Yeah, we've gotten to know each other these last few days, Josh.
Yeah.
You're a basketball fan.
I am.
You're a sports
I am.
fan. In the spirit of competition,
Absolutely.
do you really like that call?
For the atmosphere with Adventist hoops, I think we can maybe do without that one. But if I'm on defense right there and I see my opponent, I'm the first one to point it out.
Oh, you got a little Chris Paul in you, huh?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
My Minnesota Timberwolves lost a game in 2018 one time to the Oklahoma City Thunder because Chris Paul told the official that the player's jersey was untucked.
Oh, yes. Chris Paul has tried to do that dozens of times throughout his career. Hey, Chris Paul, if you're listening, we love you.
Henderson with the extra pass, the kick to the three. It does not go. 1 minute left in the third. Gray, mid-range, too strong, battling. Watts is there for a second offensive rebound. Couldn't get it to go, though, as she was falling away from the basket. Skinner pulls down the rebound, phones a friend, and away we go. Nice crossover there by Ford. Has some of the better handles on this orange squad. Baseline pass underneath to Skinner, left it short. Rebound, Gray. Off and running. Good outlet pass from Henderson. Kroll steps into it and drains it. And a spark of energy for the black team. Kylie Kroll from way downtown.
Big shot with 20 seconds to go. Let's see if they can play some defense here. Go into the fourth quarter with some momentum.
Kroll is going to come up with this loose ball, and jump ball is called.
That was I'm getting this jump ball no matter what.
Yep.
2 hands, 2 knees. I'm wrapping up on the ground. No one's getting this ball. Good for her. Good D.
2 hands for safety from Kylie Kroll after she nails the 3. She gets the steal. She's going to have to go quick. And not going to get a shot off here. That'll do it for quarter number 3. 48-34 is your third quarter score. The orange team is led by the low 20s. They have it at 14 entering the fourth. We'll go to Adrian Hargrove now, standing by with the hometown kid. Daisy Nyamongo is there.
All right, I'm here with Daisy. Daisy, how does it feel to be an all-star in your hometown?
Well, it's actually really, really cool for me because I was a freshman getting in. So I'm really happy that I'm here.
All right. Now, what does the orange team have to do to hold on and keep this win?
Definitely teamwork and just like putting our foot on the pedal the whole time. And it's not giving up.
All right. Well, good luck to you, Daisy.
And there's some representation from College View Academy, some representation from former Union Adventist University basketball players too. Coach Ron Dodd's coming over here and saying he's got a full starting 5 on that side of the gym. So that's fun to see. Matt Gall, one of those guys on the other side, is we heard from him earlier this week, just in the spiritual sense, presenting to us about the story of David and Goliath, which was our theme. So really cool to hear from one of the top players in the Warriors basketball history. Matt Gall, standing at 6'8", could still throw it down easily. Looks great. So we'll see if the guys can live up to the expectations here coming up following this girls game here that who knows, does it get closer in the fourth quarter? We got 10 more minutes to decide it here at the Thunderdome.
Josh, I think this game is about to get closer. Orange is not going to let up, but I think black might have a little bit of a spark here.
All it takes is a quick run here of 5 points, and you're under 10 at that point. And that's when you really start to believe, is when you can get under 10. You see it's just a few possessions that are separating you from the lead, so that'll spur you on even more. We'll see what they can do, starting to get some stops here.
Yeah, for all of our listeners out there, I think the song that every black fan is kind of humming in their heads right now is "It Only Takes a Spark." Oh no!
I think
never mind. The spark is out.
I left. So, Matt, what has been your favorite part of seeing this week? You've been a part of it, pretty hands-on. What have you liked?
Wow. Well, this is the only thing like it in Adventist basketball. So to accumulate all the talent across the country has been really fun to see.
Yeah, we've gotten to be treated to seeing some of the best Adventist athletes here in front of us, and you've been a part of Adventist basketball history here in this very gym. What does it mean to be seeing it unfold on the floor that you played on?
Well, it is special to me. I was here from 99 to 03, and I feel like Union, the Thunderdome, is underrated place to play basketball. When there's a lot of fans in here and it's loud, it's really fun. They've always kept the court nice and the rims, and it's been a blast.
Absolutely. What are some favorite memories?
Well, we had a parents' weekend. I think it was my.
Tell me you did not dunk on your father.
No. Well, no, it was like the parents weren't playing. But the parents were all here on campus, and we played Doane JV, and it was a Saturday night, and it was really just loud. It was my sophomore year. That was our best year. And I did have just a nasty tip dunk, and that kind of brought the house down. Which we were fortunate enough to, somebody got it on video somewhere, but that was a favorite moment.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And talk to me a little bit about what you've presented to us with our theme this week in the spiritual sense. What have you been able to pour into us this week?
Yeah, I mean, Adrian did a fantastic job creating a framework for it. Talking about the David and Goliath story, and I got to speak on navigating life with faith and not fear. And also just that confidence in God. And so kind of putting those together, and it's crazy how fast the years go by. I'm 45 now. I found myself thinking, how do I make it relevant to the high school athletes? But I think it went well, and I think there's plenty of reasons in life to be fearful, and it's one of our biggest challenges to remind ourselves of all that trust we can have in God. So I certainly benefited from it myself, and hopefully they did too.
Yeah. Speaking of just the college game, that we're seeing these players that are high school players or graduates coming into this event. What is the biggest transition step from the high school game to the college game that you got to experience?
Yeah, I mean, the athletes are bigger and stronger and faster, and so they're the best, or very good of where they came from. And then, so you're not just navigating the physical part and the speed, but then your class response. Your classes are harder. You're paying all this money usually to be there and study. And so I think it's as big adjustment outside of basketball as it is in the sport. But from an athletic standpoint, they're just bigger, faster, smarter. So it's adjusting to all that.
Certainly. And what do you think the coaches have been looking for in the practices, the scrimmages, the games tonight? They know that these are some of the best high school Adventist athletes, but what are they looking for in the players as we see the three knocked down that time by Kyla Friedrich? But yeah, what are coaches looking for in this setting and environment?
Yeah, aside from the skill part, which is kind of obvious, you're looking for people who are composed. I think game intelligence. You're looking for sportsmanship. Like, is this going to be a person that represents my program? So I think it's some of those things too.
Certainly, and we just saw Kyla Friedrich check into the game for one of the first appearances for her. She's got 5 points in the blink of an eye, as Newmeyer has got another breakaway too, as the lead has sprung up to 59-36, the largest lead of the game. The Orange team has had a dominant start to this fourth quarter.
Yeah, they're not letting up. They do not care that they've got a 23-point lead. 3 breakaways, and I got to give a shout out to my kid, Kyla Friedrich, one of my students at Sac Adventist out in California. The kid is a bucket. Good for her.
Absolutely. And we've seen conditioning be a part of this game, as they're getting up and running as the Orange team. And Matt, where's the level of conditioning that you need to be at in order to play at the college level? How different is it from high school?
I mean, it's certainly a step higher, and I think a big part, at least for me, when I took that step, is you're noticing you're playing against bigger, stronger athletes, so that wears you out. So your conditioning has to be even better because you're fighting harder down on the block, or where I was some of the time. So I think that muscular, strength is important to add to your cardiovascular.
What is some advice you would hand out to the athletes here this week that have been a part of Adventist Hoops?
Man, I hope they had fun. I mean, I really hope they had fun. This is a unique thing, second time it's ever happened. Credit to Dustin and all his team. I hope they had fun. I hope they've created friendships. I really hope they have experienced all this in the context of their faith as well, and that they can take something from that.
What do you want to see? Where do you want to see Adventist basketball another 40 years from now? We talked about the history of it getting started years back here at Union. Where would you like to see it keep progressing?
Well, I mean, this is a good start. I mean, I also think, we'd all want all of our universities and colleges to thrive. I also think there's a place for certain programs to sort of thrive, for certain athletic programs, and become kind of destination Adventist places to play. Doesn't always have to be the same place, but I think there's the possibility that we'll see programs do something like that and actually allow them to be even better.
Certainly, yeah. I mean, it's been a great privilege to be a part of this event and share it with you as one of the historical pieces and best players in the Union Adventist history. So thanks, Matt, for taking some time to join us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
We'll take the rest of the way now. For the last 5 minutes, we've got a 25-point game as Addie Dodds just got a bucket a moment ago for the black team. She is on top of the basketball right now, gets it away for a timeout to be called by McConna Stone and the black team. So we will get to 5:21 right now is the time left on the clock here in quarter number 4. As we pan back to ourselves here, Matt, what have been some of the standout performances from this game?
As a team, Orange's defensive intensity has been great. Can't say enough about that. And then their constant transitions. Ladies and gentlemen, we didn't get a chance to. I think we might break away here.
Yeah, we're miking up Jared Lyons in the huddle right now.
All right, I'm here with Coach Jared Lyons. Coach, what does an event like this mean to a coach from our Adventist schools, and how does that help with recruitment?
Yeah, first and foremost, really appreciative of Dustin putting this together. People have talked over the years about putting together an event like this, so kudos to him and his team for doing this. This is big for us. A lot of our schools are at the NAIA level. Our men's team has been at the national tournament. It's an opportunity to share our faith when we're at that at the national level. So an event like this, to give our Adventist athletes an opportunity to have a really viable option within one of our sister schools, it means everything. So I'm hoping and praying that they really consider any of our schools, because we are truly a family, and I like the camaraderie that we've built as far as athletic directors and coaches through this event. So it's a fantastic event.
All right. Do you have any commits coming to you this year?
Well, we had Callie Genesee from North Carolina last year, and the announcement hasn't been made just yet, so I'll let the young lady make the announcement, but we're very excited about having her.
All right.
Yep.
Best wishes to you, Coach, this season.
Yep.
Thank you, Adrian. Thank you, Coach Lyons. It's been a privilege to be able to chat with Jared throughout the week. As coming into our living rooms right now is the basketball over by the scorer's table.
Yeah.
Didn't think I'd have to be playing shortstop today.
Josh, you need to tell the viewers what a sports fanatic you are. Is there any sport that you do not follow? Anything that you don't enjoy watching or broadcasting?
I haven't found my way into curling yet.
You don't curl, and you live in Minnesota / North Dakota?
Yeah, it hasn't worked its way to Fargo, North Dakota as a staple just yet. They are too obsessed with NDSU Bison football. But eat, sleep, and breathe the sports. It's what I do. So that's why I have somehow found my way to Adventist Hoops. So shout out to Dustin for picking me up.
Absolutely. And a moment ago, Coach Jared Lyons gave Dustin a shout out and said, hey, for a lot of years, people have been talking about it. Let's start talking about an Adventist All-American curling event, and maybe Dustin Com will get it going.
I mean, with Dustin's organizational prowess and what he's been able to pull off with this, I'm not going to put it past him.
Hashtag he can do it, ladies and gentlemen. We believe. Hashtag we believe in Dustin. Yes. All right, let's get back to action here.
Yeah.
We got some All-Americans to talk about.
Yeah, Queenie played her hands off to Taylon Craig, who's going to skip pass over to Izzy Baker. Baker's going to put her head down, get to the tin, count it in the basket.
There we go. You can almost just see the relief coming off her. She's like, I know I'm an All-American, and she just proved it right there.
Yeah, she has had some of the more flashy standout moments throughout these practices. Definitely one to keep an eye on for a future college commitment, but Baker has done a solid job this week. She got enough space that time.
Yep.
Had the corner shooter in the deep corner, not getting crowded by anyone on the opposite side either. Allows her to get that one dribble crossover, and in she goes. Free throw is pending. So good move by Baker, and we've got 63-41 right now as our score in the late fourth quarter. It's been a dominant performance from the Orange team, as you see Kaya Williams right there with the coaching, rest of the coaching staff. She's done a phenomenal job and getting her team ready. The Orange team has done work tonight, haven't they?
They certainly have, and we were going to touch on this just a moment ago, but in our early broadcast audio and video issues, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't get a chance to talk to you about some of the players that we were expecting to play really well. So we want to do that briefly here. We had our eyes on Madeline Newmeyer, we had our eyes on Brooklyn Dublin, and we had our eyes on Chloe Ford. You mentioned it, Josh, one of the best handles. What a fantastic basketball player. And those three were three that, based on the scrimmages and all the training, those were three that I was looking at closely as being able to make a difference. And sure enough, they've done it.
And we'll go now to Coach Jalen with Adrian Hargrove.
All right, I'm here with Coach Jalen
Vela.
Vela, I'm sorry, my bad. Coach, what does an event like this mean to you as a coach?
It's huge. Just the opportunity to connect, to get people that I may not see during tournament time here, meeting the different coaches, learning from them, players learning from each other. I always tell my personal team, iron sharpens iron, and we've got all the best here together, working hard, competing. It's just amazing. It's crazy to see how much it's blown up.
Now I got to know, what did you tell the Orange team to come out and play like this?
I told them that the game of basketball is not easy, but it's simple. We went in with a game plan. We executed. I let them know it's a game of runs. We can expect them to go on runs. Don't get too high. Don't get too low. Stay consistent. Listen for the adjustments. Trust your teammates. Trust your coaches. And we'll end up where we want to be.
All right. Appreciate you, Coach. Thank you.
What a line right there. Basketball isn't easy, but it is simple. And they're doing the simple things by playing defense. They're getting out and running. And there's Mendoza at the 10.
Yeah, wise words there in that coach's interview. Words for parents to sock away, words for young listeners to sock away. There's so much that goes on in the game of basketball. Sure, it's complicated, but if you keep it simple, if you stay focused, you can get a result individually and collectively that the Orange team has gotten here today.
Ford from way downtown, bang. And you see what happens right there. Brooklyn Dublin was setting up the offense. She got a great screen, as there's Watts back the other way, couldn't get it to go. But she got a great screen from Mendoza, creates that attention on the pick and roll, then one pass away, you got the open player. That three nearly banked in from the corner by Nyamongo. Now here's Plater, off and running in transition on her strong left-hand side, got fouled and goes down. Dublin with the foul.
Yeah, just to go back to that sequence you were describing, Josh, what it is every player doing their part, and then every part contributing to the next player's role. And this display from all of these All-Americans, but very specifically this Orange team, it has been a joy to watch. Each kid doing their job, each kid working, trusting each other, hustling. Yeah, it's been a good show from Orange today.
Yeah. We've heard these college coaches harping this week. There's a role for every player here because you've got the skill to be nominated here, obviously. but not every player going from high school to college is going to be the #1 scorer on their new team. So you've got to find your role that's going to contribute, because all of these players have their talented skill sets. So some people are going to be the corner shooter. Some people are going to be the distributor. Some people are the lockdown defender. And all the Orange players especially have been staying within themselves and playing their best role in basketball.
They sure have. And there's so much joy in playing a team game. Even if your role is a small role, or even if you only get small moments to showcase your talent, there's so much joy in playing a team game because everybody shares in the results.
We've seen our first charge drawn here tonight. Getting back in transition, the foul drawn as Kroll was trying to stroll through the lane, but will pick up her second foul of the contest. 2:27 left, 68-43. The Orange team, a dominant performance from start to finish.
And I'm sure one of the things that coaches on both teams, particularly the coaches from the black team, are really going to be emphasizing to their players, stay in this. The outcome is decided, but you've got 2 minutes to showcase what you can do. You've got 2 minutes to build for the next game. And these are moments that the kids have been talking about in worships and small groups, is what do you do when you're faced with challenge? So hopefully these players on the black team can stay focused and keep fighting.
Yeah. 2:08 left to go as it'll go back to the Orange team on the three-point miss from Dodds. Dodds is one of the most fun players to have also gotten to know here. Her hobbies outside of basketball, she is a dirt biker. So she is going to throw down on the dirt bike, and then also plays Fortnite with her brother in her spare time. So she's doing it all outside of basketball as Kroll saves it back into Ford. We have 2 dirt bikers actually on the girls' side with Dodds and Taylor Craig, both dirt biking enthusiasts.
I'm not going to surprise anybody who knows me, Josh, but I think every one of these kids is cooler than me. Every one of these kids is more talented than me.
Well, they got aura is what they have.
Oh no, ladies and gentlemen, the broadcast is going south here. Do I need to start singing again?
We'll just go back to the action here.
Yeah, let's talk about these kids. Yeah, such talented kids, Josh. It has been a joy getting to know them. You're talking about their diverse talents. What I've been so impressed with is their wonderful personalities, their respect, their appreciation for this great event, their inclusiveness to one another. These are some pretty exceptional kids.
Absolutely. It's been fun seeing them interact with each other from start to finish. They are really great people as well as great athletes, which makes this event even more special.
It sure does. And this one's going to sting. It is certainly going to sting for any kid on the losing end, but I think the camaraderie that these kids have built, the relationships that they have built, the relationships, maybe I could say it this way, that they've strengthened over these last few days, being All-Americans together for 4 days. I'm certain that it's going to sting, but these kids are going to pick each other up. They're going to stay connected. They're going to be joking. They're going to be talking. And I think everybody's going to take away something pretty special from this experience.
Absolutely. And a shout out, of course, we've already said Dustin's name a bunch of times on this broadcast.
Say it again, man.
But we're going to do it.
Yeah.
Dustin Com has set up such a phenomenal event here to be able to fly in 40 athletes. 40 athletes to have the Adventist All-American event for not just today. This is just a fraction of what we've been able to get to see. That's a nice reverse layup there from Serena Callender. But this is just a fraction of what our week has been. It's been an absolute pleasure to be doing it alongside you and alongside these athletes.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with that, Josh. And I want to just echo some things that Ron Dodds said earlier. Right, it is pretty special when you can bring kids together to play basketball. We all know basketball is a game, but basketball is giving these kids so much more. We're talking right now about relationships. We're talking about giving them experiences. And back to just shouting out our CEO, founder of Adventist Hoops, the person who put all this together, Dustin Com. He's always seen that basketball is more than just a game. And this game, this experience, and these last few days, are going to be something that these kids can really learn and grow from outside of basketball.
100%. Sanaya Reyes will put up a mid-range shot, won't go. Baker is going to hustle it up the floor. Calendar there for the knockaway, and it will go out of bounds. Black basketball for the last 5.6 seconds of our night. 70-46 is your current score. Baker inside, could not get it to go, and that will do it. Your final score, 70-46. The the orange team dominant from start to finish, and they will take the second Adventist All-American game.
Yep, congratulations to these ladies. The ladies are going to be shaking hands here. You'll pick up some of that on our broadcast feed. MVP award for the ladies All-American game. Before we get there, Josh, I'll just go through leading scorers from the orange team. We mentioned her earlier. Actually, Josh, we've been mentioning her throughout the broadcast. Madeline Newmeyer, 21 points. Caitlin Skinner with 15 points. Serena Calendar with 9. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to center court right here because she's just been crowned the MVP of the ladies All-American game, Madeline Newmeyer. There you go. You see her in the huddle there with her teammates. Congratulations, Madeline. Congratulations, Orange team. On the black side, we'll go leading scorers here. Queenie Plater with 10. Izzy Baker with 7, and Addie Dodds with 5. Welcome back into the broadcast booth here, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you sticking with us. We had some audio issues, we had some video issues, but Josh, in the end, I think we had a lot of great moments. It was a pretty good basketball game.
Yeah, you gotta love all-star type of basketball. You see some fun moments and just a lot of talent on showcase here. So the score, it got to be what it was early on, but you gotta credit where credit is due. The orange team was in shape and are in condition. They ran up and down with this one.
Hey, right here in our booth, we're going to get some instructions here from Dustin Com. Hang with us, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're going to go to MVP Madeline Newmeyer right now with Adrian. Take it away, Adrian.
All right, I am here with MVP Madeline Newmeyer. How does it feel to be the MVP of the All-Star game today?
I mean, it's super exciting and great, but this goes out to my team. Like, we came here, we had great energy, we took care of business, and that's what really matters at the end of the day.
Now, did you guys plan to win the game like this? Because you guys won the scrimmage as well, right? So what did you say to your team to get you guys hype and get ready for the game tonight?
Energy and effort is what you get told every single time you play, you know? Like, you're coming out there, and if you want to win, you can't be quiet, you can't be not talking. So just being there, like, being hyped for your teammates, like, that's what really got us that win. We were more hyped, and that's what came out to a dub.
Well, congratulations on the win, and congratulations on MVP.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll echo that back here in the broadcast booth. Congratulations, Madeline. What a game. You know, Josh, I saw her a year ago. She came in after her freshman year, and now she's coming to us after her sophomore year of high school, getting ready to go into her junior year. What growth she has shown. Congratulations. Can't say it enough. And she's echoing some of the things that we've been talking about here on the broadcast, which is just energy and hustle. And I want to compliment her one more time before I give it back to you, Josh. I love it when kids realize that their individual success is best when it's connected to team success. So she gives all this credit back to her teammates. Once again, great game.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better. And talking with Maddie Newmeyer, and we did the press conferences on Media Day, what a captain, what a natural leader she is. And it seems only fitting that she came out and was the one that set the tone. Her and Brooklyn Dublin defensively were everywhere in this game. They were sprinting up and down the floor. They set the tone, and everyone followed them. And that's what good basketball leaders can get to happen on the floor. And it just makes a whole lot of sense that someone like her ends up the MVP of this game as a natural-born leader in the game of basketball. So fluent in her talking to us in the press conference, media day stuff. That was one of the most fun ones. It just comes so natural to her. The game makes sense to Maddie Newmeyer. 21 points is your MVP for the Orange team.
Yep. And this is another moment where I would say, ladies and gentlemen, basketball gives so much to kids. Athletics gives so much to kids. We're talking about Madeline's growth from one year to the next. And Josh, you're emphasizing something that last year's experience, I'm sure, gave her, which was a chance to grow as a leader. And we know that these leadership skills that she's demonstrating in practices, in training, in huddles, in games, it's going to translate to life for her. This kid is set up for more success back in the classroom, back in leadership positions, back in job positions. So congratulations, Madeline. Congratulations, Orange team. We're so proud of you. And, yeah, you are a deserving MVP.
And the fact is, she's one of the younger players here as an incoming junior. A couple on the girls' side, graduates, most of them incoming seniors this year when school starts up in a few weeks. But Newmeyer, just a junior this year, so there is so much potential still there to grow over the next 2 years. The Adventist coaches have to be just salivating at that opportunity to get her into a program at some point.
Yeah, I think they're going to be fighting over that commit. They're going to be fighting as they should be. She's a pretty exceptional player.
As Jared Lyons says, come to any of our programs because we're all on the same team. But when it's coming down to trying to win over someone, they want them on their team, of course. So
sure he does. Yeah, I don't know that he was being completely honest with us. I think he would say, yes, go to any school, but first give Washington Adventist a look.
Yeah. And now with 5 minutes to go here before the guys' game is scheduled to tip off, we actually have the time. We're on air right now, so we can talk about the players to watch in this guys' game.
Yep.
You and I have both seen the practices, the scrimmages against each other, in the team performances. Who caught your eye this week on the guys' side?
Yeah, I've got a couple here. Matt McKenzie, who we saw in the three-point shootout. The kid's a player. He was here last year. I think he's going to have a big impact here. The ball's going to be in his hands quite a bit. I've also got my eye on Jaden Williams, forward center from Oakwood Adventist Academy. He's a natural basketball player. He's got really good instincts with his teammates. I think that's going to be on full display. And he is highly skilled, and he's a big kid. He's going to be a load down low. Next up for me, Nathan Thomas, streaky shooter. I shouldn't say streaky shooter. He's a shooter. This kid is a shooter, and I think he might have a moment where he gets on a hot streak and makes an impact for his team. And then two more guards. This is a guard-dominated scouting report here. Max Castro, I think he's going to have a big impact today. And then last guard I want to mention, Xavier Wang. So I've always been a big believer in guards. I think I mentioned 4 guards in my 5 kids to watch here today. And then, of course, I say that, Josh, knowing something we've said this whole time. These are kids that have stood out to me, but these are all All-Americans.
Yeah, that is very well put there. And this class for both the guys and the girls has been pretty guard heavy, but there's some quality talent here still. And one of the most polished products is the guy that won the three-point contest, and Gabe Delgadillo, because he's been at this for longer than pretty much anyone at a high level. Grew up in the country of Bolivia, playing for his country starting at age 12, and then working his way up through the ranks. And there was times where he was fighting for roster spots as a top 12 player in the country of Bolivia, making it on there, and then winning MVPs for his team. So it's a special moment to see him on the floor, and he's pursuing the dream of basketball. He came to America to elevate the ceiling of where he could go, as he went as high as he really could in Bolivia. So now after getting some coaching from legendary Manu Ginobili and others back in Bolivia, he is here and he is at Auburn Adventist Academy, and he's off to Walla Walla in the upcoming year. So it's fun to see him. I got my eye on Gabe Delgadillo, a flashy passer, very polished game though, plays it the right way.
Yep.
But you also mentioned you got a Jaden Williams there in the forward spot. Matt McKenzie, maybe the highest ceiling of any of these players here. He's a lefty. He's got some good height for a guard. He's above the 6 foot mark. He can get up there. He can throw it down. He's probably the best prospect in terms of just what could be tapped into at the next level, I would say.
Yeah, I agree with that. Matt is a pretty exceptional player. He's coming in with lots of experience. He's coming in with lots of confidence. And I think he's going to show out today.
As on the opposite ends of the floor, we see everyone throw it down.
Yes.
What a fun moment.
Just like you did, right? Right, Josh?
Yeah,
back in the day?
Back in the glory days, you know, it was going down. So we'll just let you imagine the highlight reel that it was.
If only we had cameras back in 2019. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We just don't have footage of that because it just didn't exist.
Technology's evolved a long way from 2021, back when Josh was graduating. So, yep. But we got the real athletes on the floor coming up here. But I also want to shout out the coaches here for both sides.
Shout these guys out. They put so much time into these kids.
Absolutely. On the orange team that we'll be seeing coaching Landon Banks from Pacific Union College, Jared Rusher from Andrews University, Tyler Woldridge from Southwestern Adventist University, and Brandon Broom from Walla Walla. Then on the black side, Ethan Lowe from La Sierra, Jerry McFarland from Washington Adventist University, and the man Drew Meckelberg himself, that we could not be doing this event without him, the athletic director here at Union Adventist University and their head men's basketball coach. Shout out to Drew for all that he's done hosting us this weekend. We could not be more grateful here at Adventist Hoops for him hosting, because like Dustin said on the opening night, if Union didn't step up to help host this, we wouldn't be sitting here on this live broadcast right now. So the utmost gratitude to them.
Yep. I agree with that, Josh. Thank you, Drew. Thank you to the entire Union Adventist University team. Ladies and gentlemen, you're here in the broadcast booth with you. We could not have done this event. Josh, you just said it. And we can't speak highly enough of Drew Meckelberg and the entire Union Adventist University team. This is a special place, ladies and gentlemen. If you are thinking about where to go to school, we would highly recommend you give this school a look, because the experience we've had with the support that they've given to us and to these kids has been exceptional.
As we go dark here in the Thunderdome, it is time to meet the teams.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the lineup for the boys 2026 Adventist Hoops All-American Classic. He's a guard from James Hubert Blake High School in Maryland, number 3, Brandon Barnabas. A 5'6" guard, junior from Sacramento, number 4, KB Cerna. A 6-foot guard, heading to PUC from Newberry Park, number 6, Chris Haynes. A 5'10" guard from Sacramento Adventist Academy. Make some noise for number 7, Elijah Denny. A 6'1" guard from Columbia Adventist Academy, number 1, Evan Akrawi. A 5'9" guard from Andrews Academy, number 10, Gabriel Baldwin. At guard, 5'8" from Auburn Adventist Academy, number 9, Gabriel Delgadillo. And our three-point champion. He plays down low in the post, standing 6'5", from Campion Academy, number 12, Azuchi Nawakwo. At guard, 5'11", from Chisholm Trail Academy, number 14, Jadon Henderson. He stands 6'4", playing forward from Oakwood, number 13, Jaden Williams. A 6'3" forward from Auburn, number 15, John Andrew Dupree. A 6'2" wing from Georgia, number 16, Caden Carter. A 6'3" wing player from Andrews, number 17, make some noise for Makawe Montana. A 6'1" guard from Tacoma Academy, none other than number 5, Matt McKenzie. A 5'10" guard from Chisholm Trail Academy, number 18, Max Castro. From Spencerville Adventist Academy, number 2, Nathan Thomas. And a 6'1" guard from Pine Forge, number 21, Noah Hostin. From Newberry Park, also heading to PUC, 6'1" guard, number 22, Timothy Haynes. And a 6' guard from San Gabriel Academy, the state champions in California, number 23, Xavier Way.
And there you have it, your starters, your lineups here from the Adventist All-Americans. The guys are back at it, and what an introduction that was. We got the smoke machines. We're pulling out all the stops here at Adventist Hoops as it's filled the room right now. The Thunderdome, a little bit smoky, but hey, we're going to get tipped off here in just a little bit with our starting fives, which are brought to you by Advent Health, proudly sponsoring tonight's event. Is honored to have these incredible athletes here supporting their coaches, families, and volunteers who have made the event possible. The All-American Games are a testament to the perseverance and character that have brought these athletes to this moment. Events like this reflect the power of faith, teamwork, and community, and values that are deeply rooted in who we are at Advent Health, guided by our mission of extending the healing ministry of Christ. Committed to caring for the whole person, body, mind, and spirit, serving our communities with compassion. Thank you to Advent Health for sponsoring us here at Adventist Hoops as we are ready for the guys' starting lineups coming out here. What are you looking forward to about this one here?
First off, let's just get the smoke machine, all the smoke in the air to just dissipate. But what I'm looking for is, I think, some of the same things we were talking about in the girls' game, Josh. I just want to see these kids play their best. These are fantastic athletes. They're great players. They're good kids. They're ready to go. They've been trained. And what I'm hoping is we get to see both of them, both teams that is, shine.
Yeah. When these guys have been playing loose and playing in the flow, it's been a pretty product to see. So I'm looking forward to what it's going to look like once we get them out on the floor. We'll probably see some early nerves, early jitters maybe from the guys, just as we saw the girls. But when they settle in, I'm sure it's going to be really fun to watch.
Yeah, nerves are just part of the game. I think any of us who have ever played sports, these kids who have played dozens of games, hundreds of games, there's going to be some nerves, but hopefully some game action gets them settled in pretty quickly here.
So, sorry to butt in again, guys. We have another interview with Adrian over with Coach Landon Banks of PUC, coach of the Orange team. So let's go to Adrian here, and go ahead, Adrian.
All right, I'm with Coach Landon Banks of Pacific Union College, coaching the Orange team. Coach, you guys lost a nail biter in the scrimmage yesterday. So what do we got to do to get the win tonight?
We just told the guys, first of all, go out there and have fun, but play basketball the right way, run the lanes on the break, pass the ball, get to both sides of the court, and attack the basket. So hopefully that makes a difference.
All right. Best luck to you, Coach.
All right, we'll see how running the lanes works for both the sides here as it did for the Orange team on the girls' side. Delgadillo whips a no-look pass to Xavier Wang. We'll reset to Max Castro. Delgadillo looking corner. Spins baseline and had it taken away by Gabriel Baldwin. He's a thief on defense, and he's going to spin away. Gets it to John Andrew Dubril. Dubril into some traffic. Goes up off the glass. Could not get it to drop.
Yeah, you heard it, ladies and gentlemen, in that pre-game interview. Black beat Orange yesterday in their scrimmage by just 3 points. And I'm sure that Orange uses that or is using that as extra motivation to come out with some intensity here.
Yeah, and it was a close nail biter. It was a 1-point game with 10 seconds left as McKenzie hoists the three. Peekaboo, says Matthew McKenzie. He is here, first minute in, and he's already knocked down his first triple.
I think he was using the three-point contest as a little warm-up for the game right here.
Delgadillo, the Euro, gets inside high off the glass. Did not get it to fall. The help side defense got there late. Here's Dubril in transition. Couldn't get it to go. Williams the contest at the rim. Castro the no look inside. Euro and the bucket. He had the one opportunity for Jaden Williams in transition.
Great pass by Max Castro right there, but the basketball awareness by Jaden Williams, following along, knowing that ball might come right back to you. And then what a skilled finish, huh?
Yeah, you don't often see a guy with his size and bulk that's able to go in, decel, and one at the basket. An impressive start to the game for Jaden Williams. Here's Jaden Henderson's going to take a three. His shot is off target. Rebound fought for and won by Castro. Wang, the lefty, is going to go behind his back. He's got some of the best dribble moves in the guys class. Here's Castro. We'll back it out. Reset. Caden Carter's got an advantage. To the corner. Left corner three. Wang short. Rebound fought for and pulled down by John Andrew Dubril from Auburn Adventist Academy.
I know they didn't get it to go there, but I love that dribble drive. Draw the defense in and then kick it back out to the corner for a really good shot.
McKenzie tried to hoist the three, but Max Castro was there and makes the defensive stop. Got a piece of it. Wang blows by Jaden Henderson, gets it to the corner. Castro, three, money.
Josh, what have these coaches been saying? Paint touches, draw the defense in, and kick it out.
At any level of basketball, it does not matter. That is the way to get open looks. Paint touch, kick out, repeat. And it's the three from Castro paying off the great drive. Shot short from the right corner. The putback Henderson is there.
Right place, right time. But here comes
Castro
Black.
Leaking out. He gets it to the corner. Delgadillo, spot up your three-point champion, is a little bit strong that time. Castro taps the weak side board back to himself. Carter finds the open gap, the cut, and a charge taken by McKenzie. Steps in, saw the second ahead.
Yeah, nice defense from Matt McKenzie there, but the ball movement on Black, we talked about it just a moment ago, paint touches and then kick it out for open shots. They didn't get it to go, but this ball movement is something we're going to keep watching tonight because it's really good.
You see Max Castro lined up on Matt McKenzie here. We saw the assignment switch a couple of times in the scrimmage because you know McKenzie's the best shot creator, just pure playmaking shot creator for himself as the three is lined up and knocked down by Caden Carter from Georgia Cumberland. But we saw a timeout called in a one-point game where it was probably going to go in the hands of Matt McKenzie for the win is what Orange is thinking in that scrimmage. And the talk in the huddle was, who wants the assignment right here? Max Kester said, give it to me, and he got the stop. He got a steal, and they won the game off of that.
Yeah, I'm certain that Matt's going to be using that as extra motivation here today. But let's.
Castro a little bit short. Offensive rebound. Williams is going to try to go up. Couldn't get it to go. Henderson rips it away.
You know, a moment ago I just shouted out Black here. I want to do the same for Orange because they've created 3 point-blank layup shots of their own. They've only gotten one of them to go, but both teams executing some pretty good offense, getting some good shots.
Wang got the screen from Williams. There's no movement, so he's going to pull, and it doesn't go. No movement, just stagnation there from the Black team on offense. Here comes McKenzie. He's going to cross over, and again, Bull goes up with it, and it rolls in. Matt McKenzie, what a talented finish in the acrobatics.
Great shot from Matt McKenzie. One of those moments as a coach where you're saying, no, 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 until it goes in.
Carter, back rim on his 3. Offensive rebound, Williams gets it back. Carter, rims off. Follow, no. And the rebound by Baldwin. He's dangerous in the open court. He picks it up, gets it to Henderson, who's got some of the best straight line speed. Corner 3, that time is no good from McKenzie. Offensive rebound, and Brandon Barnabas crashes the glass and gets the 2. Delgadillo doesn't have numbers, but he's going to go anyway. He goes inside off the glass, no good. Created himself a really good look as here's John Andrew Dubrio with the inside hand finish. No, Delgadillo springs up for it with a track meet level pace.
Yeah, this game's back and forth. Both teams creating some very good chances, and I think we're seeing some of that skill that we talked about in the pregame.
And Wang goes to the basket. He got a nice crossover advantage. He gets fouled. 2 shots coming. A chance to tie the game with a line change coming for Black in just a little bit. And, I mean, both teams have multiple tables at the scorers, players at the scorers table.
Yeah, you can see it, ladies and gentlemen, at the top of the screen here. We've got a tight game. Orange 11, Black 10. And as Josh just said, big line changes on both sides here. That makes you proud, right? As a Northerner, as a big hockey fan, yes. Do you like seeing this style of basketball?
Well, hockey is not necessarily what I got into first, believe it or not. I know I come from an ice box, but line change, we'll take it here. In basketball, we get the hockey references in. We got curling in earlier, so there is no limits to what we do here at Adventist Hoops for the references on the broadcast. Baldwin, a confident pull, rims off. Izuchi Nwankwo pulls down the offensive rebound, your tallest player here. Here is Haynes hoisting the 3 over a Crowley, who's going to help him up afterwards. Offensive rebound for the Orange squad. Here's Haynes trying to attack on a Crowley again. He's walled off. McKenzie open, elevates, fires halfway down and out. Nwankwo fighting for it. Baldwin fighting for it. Comes up with it. A swarm of Black jerseys around him and a foul.
I love the energy from the Orange team right now. Matt McKenzie, great shot creator, great shooter. You've got to have teammates willing to hustle for you if you're going to keep putting up shots, and they want Matt to shoot. But I love the energy of this Orange team, scrapping for loose balls, trying to get offensive rebounds.
I was seeing Izuchi Nwankwo active on the glass early in his stint, and he's going to make the inbounds catch here. Tallest player here, still kind of developing his post presence, his shooting touch around the basket as this one is hoisted from the corner. And it's a long 2 for Noah. To the corner, Caleb Cerna hoists the 3, Splash City.
Yeah, great offense from Orange, poor transition defense to get back, and Caleb Cerna makes him pay by hitting that 3 in the corner.
McKenzie fouled before he'll style in for the layup after the whistle. Tim Haynes will pick up the foul. That's his first. 13 minutes, 13 seconds left in half number 1 for the boys. 14-13 Black is your score. McKenzie trying to change that. It rattles out. Rebound pulled down by the Black team and running in transition. Cerna, does he have a second? It's halfway down and out. McKenzie, he's going to sprint at Thomas. gets inside. The layup, no good for Host, and then put back up and in by McKenzie.
Both teams back and forth. It's a pretty entertaining game of basketball,
Oh, it
Josh.
certainly is. We are just getting started, too. Cerna off the pick and roll. Gives it up to Haynes. He'll step into a three. It's right. Cerna trying to go in for the save, but it's out of bounds.
I think the shot diet from Black right now is right out of prime James Harden's career. We're shooting layups, threes, and free throws. That's it.
I mean, that's the whole Mike D'Antoni scheme, even beyond James Harden.
Wait, are you saying Mike D'Antoni went to an Adventist school? Did he influence what's happening here?
Oh, I mean, he might have if we're just going threes, free throws, and layups.
Yeah.
Here's Nwankwo on the open floor, stripped of the basketball, gets it back, couldn't finish underneath. Makawe Mangina is going to waltz it across half court, picks it up, phones a friend with Nathan Thomas, and he had the nice advantage with that crossover. He gets fouled.
Yeah, we said it a moment ago, ladies and gentlemen, back and forth. And high-level basketball, even though we're playing at a high pace, there's always going to be some turnovers. This is high school basketball.
That's a real shooter right there.
That is a shooter.
I was about to say that Nathan Thomas is going to light it up from beyond the arc whenever he steps on the floor. Before I could get it out, there it is, his first three of the game. McKenzie glides in for the lefty layup.
Matt McKenzie sticking with it. Ball gets tipped. He stays with it. Great finish. Again, ladies and gentlemen, back and forth. The hustle right in front of us.
Cerna sees a couple in the corner, and he gets fouled trying to get out of that situation. But a nice hustle moment from McKenzie right there is he's out to prove. He can score with the best of them. We already know that. But he's so much more than just a scorer on one end. He's going to give the hustle and effort on defense.
Yeah, I love the energy. I'm also loving the commitment and hustle from these kids.
Jump ball is called as Elijah Denny was trying to get inside there. The Sacramento Adventist Academy native, in his spare time, loves creating fashion and clothing. He'll create his own stuff.
Yeah,
he's going to try and create an assist here off this inbound play. Tipped by a Crowley into the backcourt, and that's going to roll out of bounds.
All right, the assist waits, but the compliment doesn't. We said it for the girls, didn't we? These boys, so talented, so creative. What a broad, diverse group of kids. Were you creating fashion, Josh, when you were a kid?
No. I can safely say that I was not creating the fashion, but I'll wear a suit. I can rock a nice suit, and it works out with the line of work. Crowley, a nice box out, is going to hustle, and he's being guarded by his own teammate on the sideline right there. He gets inside, could not finish through the contact. Thomas jumps the lane. Gortat screen from McCrowley, and he gets inside. That's the only time it pays to be late back on defense right there, is if it comes right back at you. He's in the way of the lone defender, and Crowley gets the screen assist.
Yeah, way to be there, Nathan, man.
Here's McKenzie driving in, gliding, hanging, and scoring. And one for Matt McKenzie, the Tacoma Adventist Academy product. Just an amazing athlete to score. He can fly in right there.
And he's matching it with such intensity, such focus. He's not letting up on any plays. We mentioned it a moment ago on defense. Offensively, this kid is attacking the basket. I think he's got his eyes on the MVP right now. He looks like he's just trying to put his mark on this game.
Yeah, odds-on favorite coming in. We're Adventists. We don't bet around here, but if I was a betting man, Matt McKenzie would have been my pick.
Yeah.
And, he's certainly lighting it up so far. 1 quarter through this game. It's 20-minute halves. We're 10 minutes in, 10 minutes to go in half number 1. Haynes is going to fake the 3 in the corner. Plays off of 2 feet, but he's swatted by Nwankwo. Barnabas stripped by Cerna. What good hands back on defense. He's running, and he's going to throw to the corner, and no one there on the break. Got a little bit ahead of himself. Drew Meckelberg's going to call timeout, and we will break here. 20-19, the Orange squad on top, as we'll send it over to Adrian Hargrove in the huddle.
Majority of the time, you're not getting time. That's why they're getting those.
Yeah. Okay, couple things. Defensively, we are not rotating the way we need to. The ball's over here, and this guy, 9 times out of 10, is standing and watching, playing follow the leader over here. We need to be over here helping in that gap. And then these guys have got to be engaged also in the gap, okay? Keep the ball outside the three-point line. A couple times we've also gotten the ball down into the corner. We've made it too easy for them to get back and reverse the basketball.
That's the key.
Cut that thing off. Cut that thing off. Force them this way. Trust your help will be there, okay? But make them play in just a little bit of space. Okay. Offensively, when we're getting out and running, finding people sprinting to corners, that's been our best defense so far, okay?
You guys have done a great job of sharing the ball. Keep doing it.
That's Drew Meckelberg, head coach of Union Adventist University's men's program and the athletic director here for the Warriors, letting us listen in on the strategy and the huddle. And you heard at the end there, the assistant say, you're doing a good job sharing the basketball right now. It's not getting sticky and just staying in one player's hands too long. So that's been fun to see, isn't it?
It sure has. Both teams staying committed, both teams working within themselves, working together. There's always going to be mistakes in any basketball game, especially high school basketball. But what's really impressive to me is the connectedness of these kids who have only been playing together for 3 days.
Yeah, teams take a lot of time to gel and the chemistry to be there. And we're throwing these guys together, getting 3 days of practice, and then throwing them into game action. And it's been fun to see how they've responded to that. Jaden Henderson, a wraparound pass to Nwankwo. Bounce pass, intercepted. Here comes Wang back the other way.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you can see it in the top of the screen right now. We've got a tight basketball game.
And a swat by Nwankwo.
20-19 in favor of Orange.
And we're going to get a stoppage of play for a little bit of an injury. As coming up hobbled is Chris Haynes from the Orange team. So Gabe Baldwin's going to take his place with 9:05 left to go in the first half. So hopefully nothing too serious for Chris. Max Castro. A dish inside to Makawe Mangina. Then the extra pass. Carter opts not to shoot the right wing three. They'll keep it going. Delgadillo boxed up in the corner. Carter falling away off the back iron, no good.
Great team defense by Orange there. Everybody stayed home. Everybody did their job.
They just couldn't create an advantage against that defense. Delgadillo gliding in. It's blocked by Izuchi Nwankwo again.
Is that his third block?
It's a lot of blocks piling up. Makawe Mangina with the finish, but man, Izuchi is one of those guys that he had some rough moments in the scrimmages on offense, and we didn't really get to see that rim protection that we've seen, but in game he has stepped up in a big way guarding the rim.
Absolutely. In this last 5 minutes, I'm certain, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have our stats with us right now, but I'm certain he's got 3 blocks, anchoring his defense, making it easier for guards who are up top to take chances, to put more ball pressure out on the wing, because they know he's behind him. He's covering him.
Exactly. That's exactly what a rim protector provides. You can be more aggressive as a team on defense, as an aggressive take by Caden Carter to the basket, and timeout is called.
Yes, Caden Carter says
squad.
aggressive this.
We'll send it to Adrian Hargrove now. Matt McKenzie is standing by.
All right, I'm here with Matt McKenzie. Matt, y'all lost a close one in the scrimmage yesterday. What do you got to do tonight to get this win?
what we got to do, most importantly, is bring up the intensity. That's what I was trying to do throughout the first few minutes of this game, and I'm hoping to keep that up and do it when I'm getting back in.
All right, now this is your second year as an All-Star. How does it feel to be back?
I feel it's great. I'm just having a lot of fun at this program, and yeah, I'm just having a great time.
All right, man. Hey, best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
You love to hear when everyone's having a great time. That's why we're here, isn't it? Matt Jacobson's having a great time, building basketball games. It's been a fun blast for both of us to be here this entire week, but always good to see that these players are having a great time.
It sure is. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pop into the huddle. No, we're not. Next time, in a moment here, we're going to pop into the orange team huddle, but we are having a great time, and we're seeing really great basketball. Black's got a slight lead, 23-20. We've got 8 minutes to go, and I'm looking forward to this. I'm with Matt McKenzie. Yeah. I'm having a great time here.
It's a blast, and who's going to be the team that goes on that first run that really starts to put some separation on the scoreboard? Jaden Henderson going to work, getting shifty, inside hand layup, and the foul. My goodness, Jaden Henderson.
Again, he says defense, this defense, what? I'm going to the rim. You cannot stop me.
Getting busy was Jaden Henderson there with a plethora of moves right there.
He finished,
Xavier Wang.
And he finished with his offhand, with his left hand kind of underneath the contact.
Yes. Free throw is off. Jaden Williams pulls it down. Wang from way downtown. It comes up short, but it's off of Henderson, so it's going to stay. Ultimate confidence right there from Xavier Wang, and he's never shy about pulling the three. It's something in his skill set, in his arsenal. He's never shy to pull it.
Yeah, he can certainly hit those shots, but we just want him coming in a couple of steps before he pulls it.
Here is Henderson. We've seen he has got the best straight line speed of anyone here. And we saw him with the tandem of both that speed and the explosiveness off the dribble combo, getting him that and one. That was such a polished play that I'm still reflecting on a moment ago from Henderson, because he had to break down his defender with multiple moves. He stayed in control of himself, and he finished with an inside offhand.
Yeah.
That is a very advanced level move against a solid defender.
What can I say? The kid's an All-American.
Oh, a nice entry pass inside to Jaden Williams, and he gets the deuce. He got that seal. He had the pin on the backside.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, a moment ago, Josh is talking about a great dribble, drive, and finish. That pass from Max Castro, absolutely incredible. It continues, Josh.
we love the mics being up there, and here in the end one from John Andrew DeBreel from Auburn Adventist Academy, as he gets busy on the offensive glass, and he gets the hoop and the harm.
Yeah, what a finish. He says, Jaden Williams, I don't care if you finished on one end. I will finish on this end. Ladies and gentlemen, 25-24. Black's got a 1-point lead, but can Orange level it up right here?
DeBreel unable to hit to force the tie at 25. Here comes Castro in a hurry. Spin move inside. We almost had another N1 on this side as Castro. He's one of the other really polished players here that seems like he could be ready for the next level is Max Castro. He's not an overly large guard, but he plays within his means, and he does it really well. Just a good player that's not going to turn the ball over a whole lot. You trust him orchestrating your offense. Really smooth stroke, too.
Yeah, Max is one of those guards that a lot of the young kids watching this live with us or who rewatch this later, he's a guard that they can model their games after. Like, play within yourself. Work within your skill set. That's a message that all the kids have been hearing for the last 3 days, isn't it?
Yeah, the coaches have been vocal saying, we don't care about the makes and misses right now. We want to see, as there's a three from the corner from Noah Hostin there. We want to see just correct basketball decisions and the ball not being sticky, and Castro is a good representation of that. Delgadillo, mid-range, rolls off. Williams tried to keep it in there. but it'll be Orange basketball. I guess the basketball's always orange, but it's going orange direction.
Oh, Josh. Certainly is Orange basketball. Orange has a lead now, 27-26. 5 minutes, 40 seconds to go here in the first half.
Baldwin took some contact, tried to force some separation on Delgadillo, but he defended it well, and Delgadillo to Castro, my goodness, the no look in transition.
What a pass, what a setup. I think he knew where he was going the whole time, but waited.
McKenzie again.
We do not have time
grenade.
to comment on the game. Wow.
That's how you know it's a good game, because they're going right back at each other on the other end after a made basket. It is quick, and it is fun.
Let's just reduce all the commentary to good play.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Delgadillo guarded by his teammate here in John Andrew Dubril. The pass, that was honestly a good pass right there. Jaden Williams was just not expecting that.
Yes. Yeah, we said it a moment ago. He set up that breakaway layup by Max Castro, set his teammate up right there almost too well, right? It's hard. We want to compliment all these players. It is hard to learn to play with each other after 3 days.
Jaden Williams was just unaware that Delgadillo has eyes in the back of his head. McKenzie short on the three. Here comes Nathan Thomas. Quickly sprinting to the corner. Haynes, the extra to Akrawi, steps into it. Short rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Makawe Magina, one of the other tall players on this roster. We've seen Nwankwo making his mark, and now we've got Adrian standing by with Gabe Delgadillo.
All right, go ahead, All right, I am here with Gabe Delgadillo.
You got it?
You won the three-point competition. How did that feel?
Oh, I feel great. Actually, I'm not a shooter, but I think I won. Yeah. So all glory to God. Yep.
All right. What does the black team need to do to get this win tonight?
Energy. I feel like always energy. Get together as a teammates. Just play for each other. Yeah. I think that's how you win a game. Right, defense, offense. Yes, sir.
All right. Great luck tonight, man.
Let's go. Thank you.
Love hearing from Gabriel Delgadillo there. He just called himself a non-shooter after winning a three-point contest. So
let's just go on the record and say, Gabriel, we disagree.
Yeah. Here is Haynes backing out. Cerna. Bang!
This game is filled with shooters.
Cerna with his second three-point make of the night. Not shy about getting them up. And it's a good shot when he's taking it. Good defense from Haynes there, and he draws the offensive foul. He gives a flex. He's fired up.
Absolutely. Great defense. What it does is it just puts extra pressure on Matt there, just because Haynes is not going to let go. And it's one of those one-on-one moments that, of course, they're going to happen in basketball, but this is one of those moments where Matt's going to say to himself, you know what, I don't need to do that. I don't need to go one-on-one. I can just dish to a teammate and play within the system.
When the ball is going to come back to you on the possession, the defense is going to be more broken down than when you would be trying to ISO it. So something McKenzie is trying to learn from there. But we've seen him get off the ball pretty well, but he's a ball-dominant player, and you want the ball in his hand because good things are just naturally going to happen as they put it in his hands on the inbounds right there. But he's going to let Brandon Barnabas take it up. Brandon Barnabas from the D.C. area, as there's a foul as John Andrew Dubril is bumped off the spot. Brandon Barnabas, favorite player growing up, prime Bradley Beal. A pull that you wouldn't hear from many, but from the area, from Washington area out there on the East Coast, prime Bradley Beal. Got to be specific with the prime, but he was good.
Bradley Beal is a very good basketball player. Did have some great years out in the Wizards?
The Wizards, yeah.
Playing for the Washington Wizards with John Wall. Yeah, absolutely an interesting pull.
Yep.
But let's give Bradley Beal his due.
We'll just ignore the contract that he's on right now, and it makes it all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to need to pause your viewing and go look this up on Basketball Reference.
Oh boy.
Bradley Beal is making a lot of money.
He certainly is, and There is John Andrew Dubril. He sees the loose change around the basket, and he's going to get the offensive rebound for 2 more.
Yeah, John Andrews having a great game, making an impact.
Ooh.
Down low, rebounds, putbacks, loving it.
I like that move from Caleb Cerna. It didn't go, but he tried to go inside hand finish. Oh, here we go. Makawe Mangina. Look out below. Oh, but he couldn't get the flush to go.
That's all right.
Hey, you gotta take that chance in the Adventist Hoops Classic. Gotta try.
Agree. First, he makes a great defensive play, tips it away. Caleb Cerna finds him on the breakaway. Absolutely take the chance. The kid can put it down. Why not try?
100%. Here's Barnabas going baseline. Puts up the mid-range. That was clean right there. You see the poaching defender. He says, take this shot. I'm going to pull this in your face.
He spun off that, stayed balanced.
Yep.
Cans it.
I think the right word you said there was balance. Yes. Not getting off of his center of gravity. Here's Nathan Thomas, far left, but Haynes has the rebound come out to him. He'll go inside on Barnabas. The lay is good.
Yeah, he wants contact. I love it. Every time he goes to the rim, he's looking for it.
And we have both Tim and Chris Haynes in, as I think it was, we got a traveling violation there. Chris Haynes was the one that was hobbled earlier, came out for injury, but he's back on the floor, so good to see that.
Love seeing that. Twin brothers, Newberry Park Adventist Academy. I don't think we're going to have a lot of twins as All-Americans, but these two, they've been playing together for years.
Here is Thomas, swatted away by Nwankwo after trying some oohs and ahs. Here's Nwankwo in the open floor, gives it up to John Andrew Dubril off the glass for the Deuce.
This is my favorite basketball game. Yeah. I have watched it a long time.
Yeah, Nwankwo's out on the break there, running it himself, and he's got the assist there to John Andrew Dubril. You thought, is he going to try and throw a flush down in transition on a body, but there's Makawe Mangina. That's a tough shot off the glass fade.
What a tough shot. And I'll go back to what we said a moment ago. Like playing through contact, staying balanced is what allowed him to make that shot.
Here's McKenzie, gets it up to Barnabas. Thought about the 3 over the smaller defender, Thomas. Sizes up, shoots the 3, and it's short. Dubril, the offensive rebound to McKenzie. Bang, bang, shooter gang. Matthew McKenzie has the trifecta. That's an offensive rebound created by John Andrew Dubril, leading to 3 second chance opportunity points. Another pin off the glass. Nwankwo, he's playing patty cake on the glass. McKenzie, is that a charge or offensive foul? We're going the other way.
Yeah, offensive foul. I think that's his 5th block.
It has to be at least 5. Could we see a double-double with blocks in this game from Mizuchi and Nwankwo?
Yes, we can.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Drew Meckelberg saying, let's get some ball movement going here. But Nwankwo's got the tip away, throws it ahead to himself, goes up for the lay, but he left it short. They missed Makawe Mangina running through the lane in transition, but Haynes will set it up to Thomas. 6 seconds, 5, back heel. McKenzie gonna have to hurry, and it's off the glass, no good. 40-36 is your halftime score. Head coach Brandon Broom is standing by from Walla Walla University with Adrian Hargrove.
All right, I'm here with Coach Broom. Coach, in a game that's close like this, what are you saying to your players to keep them composed?
Execute. We need execution right now. Pass the ball, trust each other. Communicate. Those will be the things I'm talking about right now.
What are you doing to stay composed?
Taking deep breaths.
Good one, Coach.
Thank you, Adrian. That's the hard-hitting reporting that we're talking about right there that you get with Adrian on the sideline. So thank you for that. as Brandon Broom saying, execution, the name of the game coming up for half number 2, as we listen in now to the Orange Huddle.
It don't really matter if we go here, all right, as you come. Since y'all like looking out of the corner anyway, lift up, pass it here. Both of y'all set a standard. Set standards. Every time it hits these two, the other 2 guards.
As we listen to the Orange Huddle there, both teams just getting the advice of what needs to be done to pull out this really close, tight game in this first half. Never got to a 10-point gap at all. Not really even that close either.
Yeah, I don't see this game stretching at all. I think it's going to stay tight the whole way. And I don't buy it from Coach Brooms. He doesn't look nervous to me at all. He comes across so calm. I think it's what you need in a tight game like this. You need either teammates or coaches who can help you say, hey, we want to be in games like this. It's okay. Just do what we've talked about. And both teams, credit to both teams, they have done that. They have stayed disciplined and they've executed.
Absolutely. It's been a real fun one to watch, as you really couldn't ask for a much better start to this game, because you're seeing effort on both sides of the floor being played. You're seeing some of those highlight reel plays. The Jaden Henderson play sticks out to me. The Matt McKenzie 3 sticks out to me. Jaden Williams and one on the other side. There's so many to pull from, because it's been so hard to just get out one sentence before the next time we get a basket on the other side.
Way too many moments. This is a game I will rewatch and rewatch, because there's too many moments we can't catch them all. Ladies and gentlemen, this is high-level All-American basketball.
It certainly is. And as we watch the girls take the half courts right now, warming up for the three-point contest with the really long-range stuff, we want to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by Advent Health. Congrats to each of the athletes for the hard work, dedication, and sportsmanship that they've shown throughout their season. Advent Health is honored to celebrate your achievements today, as there's a half court down by Chloe Ford. You love to see it. Chloe Ford knocking down that half-court shot. At Advent Health, they believe that strong communities are built through compassion, service, and purpose. Proud to support events like the Adventist Hoops All-American Weekend. Thank you, Advent Health. And they provided the sports psychologist here for the afternoon on Thursday. Dr. Ravi Sabapathy joined us, and that was one of my favorite parts of the weeks, hearing Dr. Ravi just talk to us about the mental health side of things. And now we're going to go to Adrian Hargrove with our half-court heaver.
All right, I'm here with Chloe. You just won $100. How does it feel?
It feels great. You know, I was getting advice from some of my teammates back there, and, you know, yeah, I had some fun.
Can I hold something?
Maybe.
Congratulations.
That's Chloe Ford. $100 on the line. Hey, why did they invite me out there for that? I would have shot for $100. That's a nice deal for Chloe, but congrats to her on that. Is the three-point contest is still yet to come for the girls' side here. Should be a fun one to watch.
Yeah, this second half's going to be great. Before we get to the second half, we've got the three-point contest, just like we saw on the boys' side. I'm looking forward to this. Who do we got in round one here, Josh?
Well, we'll get it to Madeline Newmeyer, who is our MVP from the girls' game, going up against Ford in the corner. So you got Ford and Newmeyer doing battle.
Here we go.
Sorry, that's Serena Callender there on the orange side. See Ford right in front of us here. So Newmeyer and Callender getting it done on the three-point contest. That is a high-arcing shot there from Newmeyer. She's got 2 in a row, 3 in a row from Newmeyer. 4, 5, my goodness. What a streak from Newmeyer. Certainly will be advancing on to the next round, it seems, but there's a couple in a row for Callender in the left corner. See what the tally comes to. There's Newmeyer advancing with the score of 9-6 over Serena Callender in the three-point contest, as we now have Gwen Rosick and Chloe Ford that will square off for the second matchup of round one.
Ready, go.
Rosick hits three in the right corner. A good start for her. A bank shot three for Rosick on the left side. There's another one down for Ford on the left wing. That was like a time test for Rosick as she finishes with 10 seconds to spare, and she's got 7. And 7 on the other side, so we got another shoot-off. Nice comeback from Ford on the second half of that three-point round to answer Rosick's good right wing. One on each side. A multi-make rack on the right side for Rosick. Ford starting to heat up from the right wing. Got a couple. Ford another 3 from the straightaway side. Ford with a better performance already. Oh, but Rosick heating up from the left wing has got a couple in a row. Can she answer in time? This looks pretty even again. But I think Ford has got the edge this time. Chloe Ford gets the call, so it's Ford and Newmeyer next.
The orange team keeps winning, Josh. This orange team, what a show.
It's been an impressive performance from the girls' side on the game itself. We got the two representatives wearing orange. It's a great start for Newmeyer, 2 for 2 on the first couple. Oh, a great rack from the top of the key for Ford. Drained 3 of them. Newmeyer, though, answering with a couple in a row from straight away. Ford with some success from the left corner. Looking good for Chloe Ford. $11 though from Newmeyer is gonna take it with that rack from the top of the key, answered with 11. Your MVP is also your 3-point champion, Maddie Newmeyer.
Good for her. What a showing today. It's not easy. That kid's been in the gym for what now? Are we on 3 hours? She's been in the gym and she just wins the three-point contest.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Maddie.
Got to be exhausted after that many shots taken from beyond the arc.
Yeah.
But what a job done by the North Tampa Christian Academy native. Maddie Newmeyer has turned heads, to say the least, here tonight. 21 points, your MVP for the girls' game, and your three-point contest champion, as the guys are back on the floor and ready to go.
Yep, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully we get an exciting second half that that matches the quality of the first half.
Brandon Barnabas just blew up that screen action right there. That's an unseen thing in the stat sheet, but boy, did he go to work defensively there. Jaden Williams, too strong to the right side. McKenzie up to John Andrew Dubril. Oh, spin move, spin cycle.
Woo!
Look out.
What a move. What a move. He did that spin at the elbow, and he's long enough that he was able to finish it at the rim.
That's some length right there to be able to do that. Catch and shoot, Caden Carter, no good. Rebound comes down to Jaden Henderson. He can fly. He goes behind the back, sizing up. He gets around Wang. He'll whip a pass to the corner for Baldwin. McKenzie, no hezzy, and he puts down another three from the left slot.
Well, the second half, ladies and gentlemen, starting off just like the first. We've got Orange in the lead, 45 to Black 36.
Here's Barnabas right side. Up ahead to Delgadillo, but getting back in transition was McKenzie, walling up and thwarting the fast break. Good hustle.
Yeah, good hustle and very, very good defense. Don't go for the blocks. Just stay tall. Go straight up.
Delgadillo off the heel, won't go. McKenzie inside, had it taken away, stripped away by Xavier Wang, and a foul is called. Here is Max Castro, guarded by McKenzie. Those two have had their fair share of seeing each other, as Castro was leaning into some contact, looking for a foul. Could not get it. Henderson tracks down the loose ball, too strong on the three. Baldwin is Johnny on the spot. And Dubril, a couple of cracks at it, could not get the finish. D-cell from Castro to Carter. Decided to go reverse layup, couldn't get it to drop. McKenzie ahead. Barnabas. Oh, left the layup too strong. Henderson couldn't get it to go, trapped under the basket. A blown opportunity for the Orange team, but they find themselves up 9 right now, the largest lead of the game.
I think this is our first stretch where we're seeing some tired legs maybe, or a lack of connectedness. Great drive by Xavier Wang, but it's one of those moments where, as a coach, you're just hoping you can get your kids to settle down again, right? Because Xavier Wang, great drive, a little bit of a defensive breakdown by Orange, and it kind of speaks to what we're seeing right now is just not quite tight, clean basketball.
Wang gets the throw-ahead pass off the glass. Oh, he gets creative at the rack.
That's my favorite layup of the game.
Oh,
so
yeah.
far. What a shot.
He's got to shield himself from the defender flying in and contort his body, so he's not even really facing the basket, but what a play as Henderson comes right back at it. Here's Carter, high off glass, gets the layup to go, running in transition. It's a track meet here.
A track meet and great finishes on that's 3 consecutive great finishes, both ends.
There's Barnabas coming right back.
Make it 4. Make it 4, Josh.
Nice sweep-through move. Got his defender off balance and off his feet. Goes up confidently off of 2 feet. That's what Barnabas does well. He plays really controlled.
Yeah.
We had the balance shot over there on the other side in the first half, as we'll now go over to the Black team's huddle.
If it was someone else, I'll be in the gap.
Hey, listen, there's 0 resistance for them going to the rim right now. 0. They're just driving down the lane and into this space where we do want them every single time. Okay, this is what we want to protect, not where we want them. Okay, and we have just given 0 resistance. 0. We need to be sprinting back, meet them out here, and gaps, nothing.
You hear Drew Meckelberg coaching him up, the Union Adventist University head coach, and that's kind of what we're seeing right now, exactly what he's laying out. Not enough resistance on the way to the basket. There's a lot of paint points going on.
Sure is, and this is another one of those moments where young fans watching this game, listening to us like give our commentary on the game, that's helpful. It's even more helpful to listen to college coaches give input to players. So for all you young players out there listening, take this to heart. This sequence of the game has been a little bit sloppy. Certainly we're seeing high skill on both ends. I think we saw 4 different players finish in back-to-back sequences there. But it's just a good reminder. Get back, stay in system, do what you're supposed to do for your team.
Here's Castro, thought about hoisting right off the inbound. Castro tiptoes his way into the paint, gets it back out to Carter. We'll reverse it up top. Wang, corner, 3. Castro cans it.
It doesn't get prettier than that. Xavier Wang, way to draw the defense in. Max Castro, way to be in the right spot. Great sequence.
There's a good rebound by Caden Carter. Prevented the weak side offensive board, giving his team a chance. Haynes at the basket, couldn't finish. Noah Hostin the rebound and tied up.
Great rebound from Noah Hostin underneath. He's a guard going down there with the big guys, pushing him out. Hit a big 3 earlier too. It was one of those moments where we just couldn't get it in the game action. He's having a great game.
Yeah, can't miss him with those bright aqua shoes either. McKenzie, snake dribble. Oh my goodness, where did he go?
I have a new favorite layup in the game. It's right there. Matt McKenzie.
Saloon doors a couple of defenders at the 3-point line because you got to send 2 to them out there. So he saloon doors the 2 defenders and then a scoop finish. Couldn't ask for much more.
No.
Carter from way downtown. That's a step beyond the college 3.
Oh my gosh.
What a game.
Caden Carter, what a shot. And again, in terms of basketball structure, he's in his spot, he's ready for the ball coming, and he's balanced for the shot. And then he nailed it.
McKenzie driving inside, and he's got the foul, and Adrian Hargrove has got another interview.
All right, I'm here with Coach Matt Lowe of La Sierra University. Coach, what does an event like this mean to you?
It's not a big deal. Ethan Lowe. No, I'm playing. No, it's just an honor for me to be here. It's an honor for La Sierra to be here, and it's really exciting, you know, and it's awesome to see these guys get an opportunity to play in a stage like this. It's just great.
All right. What do you guys got to do to pull out the win tonight?
Hey, we got to contain Matt. He can really play the lefty. We got to keep him out of the paint. We got to make body stops because he's just getting right down to the rim, and then they're kicking it out or he's scoring. Keep him out of the paint.
All right. Well, good luck tonight, Coach. Hope you guys pull it out.
Thank you.
So Max Castro knocks down the 3. I think they gave it to the orange team in points, though, because the lead went up to 7 after that make from Castro as they're adjusting that now. So it is a 1-point game after that.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do our best to keep shouting out the score, but every time we come down to the left end here, just look up and you'll see the score, okay? Black on the left, orange on the right.
54-53, Orange on top right now. As you said, they've been winning a lot of stuff so far tonight, wearing orange. Noah Hostin has sniffed out a steal. He's going to get it to the middle of the floor, goes up for the lay and got it.
Great finish,
Defense to offense.
Absolutely, defense to offense. The kid's having a game right now.
Here's Wang. Puts his head down, goes to the left hand, then went to the opposite on the left-hand side. Could not get it to go. Poked at, fought for. Haynes wins the battle. Macaulay Mangina gets inside to Wang, and he got fouled from behind by John Andrew DeBril.
back and forth. Ladies and gentlemen, you might be able to pick it up from our house mic, but both coaching staffs are imploring their kids, to run, to push it.
Wang connects from the free throw line, and the orange team is going to get Izuchi Nwankwo back in the game for that rim protection. We've seen him playing patty cake with it on the glass tonight, so he's going to get back at it.
I would call that a good substitution.
Yes.
We need stops. Put the kid in.
Two for two from the line for Xavier Wang. Dubril with it up top is going to swing to Elijah Denny. Left corner, Hostin, three, no good. Denny tracks it down. Steps into the lane, had it taken away. Nathan Thomas has got it. Bounce pass ahead is taken away by Haynes.
Great hustle both ways. Steal to a steal.
Some interesting spacing there, but here comes John Andrew Dubril. Scoring, soaring inside. Mangina from the corner gets by Nwankwo, but no opportunity for the shot to go up, and a whistle stops play. 58-55, Orange team still up top with 12 minutes and 24 seconds to go. Thomas, bounce pass inside. Haynes feeds the cutting Evan Akrawi, and he got fouled on the way up.
Pretty good patience there to wait for the defense to jump, land. Couldn't get the finish, but I like the cut, the off-ball cut. Almost got it to go.
Akrawi rattles in the free throw. Might be his first points, or he might have had a bucket in the first quarter. But a quiet night from him so far. But he splashes home a pair and controlling the controllables there.
He says, quiet no more. Here's my second free
There
throw.
you go. Here is Denny putting it on the ground. Dubril getting shifty with it. Hostin drawing a host of defense. Rebound fought for, won by Makawe Mangina. Thomas, shifty with it off the glass for two. That's a one-on-one type of move right there in his bag, like the fries were at the bottom.
We've had so many great finishes.
Look at him spin away right there. He is shifty with it, is Thomas. Left corner, three, rattles off for Caleb Serna. Akrawi gives the one more to Haynes up top. And down goes Chris Haynes. Took one up high.
Got some brother-on-brother action there.
Yeah, that's a 1v1 that we asked them about in the media day. And they said they know each other's moves, so weird stuff like that's going to happen when you know exactly what's coming.
How many times has one brother put a shoulder into the neck of another brother?
3 on the shot clock. Shot is blocked. 2 seconds left. Got to hustle. Can you get something cutting to the rim, but Izuchi is waiting under there. Thomas inbound. And there is Nwankwo right on cue.
I think the double-double's coming.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say in the next 11 minutes and 11 seconds, we're gonna see double-digit blocks.
Well, the thing is, he might get to double-digit blocks before he gets to another double-digit category.
Well, yeah, maybe a single double today.
10 blocks, though, would be remarkable. Speaking of remarkable, there's a triple from way downtown, Elijah Denny from Sacramento Adventist Academy.
Yeah, this game's going back and forth. Orange, black, orange is back up again.
What more could you want? Mangina stepped on the baseline. He's out of bounds. Less than 11 minutes left here in our Adventist Hoops All-American Weekend in terms of game action. Who's going to come out on top? Still yet to be determined for the guys. Henderson stripped on his way to the basket. Mangina the pass. Cerna goes up for the lay. Could not get it to go. But there's the follow from Makawe.
Great hustle. Just trail the play. Might not come to you initially.
Izuchi Nwankwo off the glass, couldn't get it to go. The follow from Dubril won't either. We stay tied at 61 with 10 minutes left. Thomas slams on the brakes. Mangina the trail, gets it to Akrawi, waits underneath, and he got fouled. Again, good patience from Evan Akrawi until the defense was out of position.
Yeah, about 3 minutes ago in that exact spot, we talked about the same thing. First of all, great look from his teammates to find him. But then good for him, again, to be patient. Now he's at the line. Let's see if he can hit these next 2 free throws like he hit the first 2. Oh.
Halfway down and out. So Akrawi, we've seen his basketball IQ on display this week. He plays the game a smart way. At the start of the week, maybe was a little bit sped up because not everyone's style and pace of play is going to match up when you're in an atmosphere like this one. Akrawi is very calculated, gets to his spots, and that's where he likes to operate in that mid-range. But now we've seen him get under the basket. He's 3 of 4 at the line.
Here we go. Black back in the lead, 62-61.
Henderson getting busy off the glass, no good. Off the crossover, creating space. Baldwin passes up the 3 for the mid-range. He got it. The long 2. Classy from Gabe Baldwin.
I think he likes that shot. I've seen him do it for the last couple of days. He wants to take 1 or 2 dribbles and then pull up.
Castro whips a pass to Akrawi on the left side. It's short, but Denny couldn't handle the rebound. Akrawi wishing he had hit that one, giving himself a little bit of a punch in the hip right there, saying, I'm going to hit that one next time.
I think he will.
Oh, Henderson, cookies.
Woo!
Yes, sir.
That's a nice finish. A very nice finish. 2 bodies, hands coming at him, enough control. Great finish.
Well, I heard a coach earlier in the week saying, how many people are going to beat him in a race from one end of the court to the other? The answer is probably 0. So where can you use straight line speed in the game of basketball? Transition.
Absolutely.
Jaden Henderson is a guy that should be getting 3 buckets a game in transition from that speed, and he turned it into that because of a defensive steal that he got in the passing lane. There he goes for the basket.
Yeah, the coaches have been talking pretty consistently about know your skill set. And right there, he put it on display because he was willing to play defense, right? You started it. He started it because he played defense. Good for him.
8:51 left. Max Castro at the free throw line. 2 for 2. Calmly knocking those down, making it a 1-point game. 65-64, Orange on top. Baldwin again, mid-range money.
He wants that shot.
Call him Sean Livingston because he's on a heater from the mid-range. Castro thought about the 3. Oh, he's going to spin away. He's got the advantage, but Nwankwo, the closing speed.
Oh.
It's a block party in the Thunderdome.
Oh, I think he's at 8 now. 8 blocks and counting here.
I wouldn't fault the statistician if they lost count at this point of the blocks.
That was a nice move by Castro. A little hesitation, got himself all the way to the lane, thought he had 2.
Henderson gets it to Baldwin. He was shot ready, but he's going to let it swing around wisely. Barnabas hands off to McKenzie, who's had to stay on the bench. Henderson offensive rebound up top. Baldwin beats a Crowley's closeout, then it's an offensive foul. Castro steps in and takes the charge.
Yeah.
There's a smart player right there. Max Castro knows the positioning to be in, and he was there.
Yeah, smart play and a big play. You see it there, ladies and gentlemen. Orange is up 3. And I think had that basket gone, I think they might have done what I said they couldn't do, which was stretch this game out.
Jaden Williams forced out of the post by Baldwin. Oh, but he Euro'd his way back in. What a finish, Jaden Williams.
What a move.
Henderson back the other way. Couldn't get it to drop. Williams will chase down the board, and he's going to phone a friend, Delgadillo, up the floor. Delgadillo still scoreless. Here's Wang, waiting with Barnabas up top. A little bit of a stagnant start to the possession. Delgadillo, your three-point champion, goes off glass. There's his first basket. A flash to the basket.
That was a great move. Hard jab left, goes back right, high off the glass to avoid the shot block.
And they call in the end one. Yes. Matthew McKenzie with the take inside. He just floats.
Yeah,
he elevates and he stays up there. And he drew the contact on Evan Crowley.
Yeah, another one of those moments where we go, speaking of great moves, Matt McKenzie says, I'm here.
Free throw rims off. Oh, pass fake. Castro into the 3, but it comes up short. Offensive rebound, Caden Carter. Castro, oh, what a dump off to Jaden Williams. Couldn't get the finish. Batted around. Williams, active hands. He's going to track it down again. He sprays it out to Delgadillo. Passes up the 3. Sees the double. Gets to Castro. The extra. Williams. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, we're banging the table. Was that 3 just absolutely exceptional passes in one offensive sequence?
Oh. That was incredible right there. I would have lost my mind if that and one went down.
Incredible. Incredible.
Delgadillo to Castro to Williams to the finish. Almost, my goodness. Free throw is an important thing as we get near the conclusion of this one. It's 6:35 remaining. It's a 1-point game with Orange still on top.
I don't want this game to end, Josh.
Oh, I know. I could watch this forever.
Let's just talk to Dustin. Can we just add 20 minutes to this game? Let's go 3 halves.
Oh for 2 at the line. Now a chance to make them pay on the other end. Baldwin. The 3 is off. See, you hear good box out being told. Oh, Delgadillo sending the defender flying with the behind-the-back pass, but Wang never got a shot off. But Delgadillo showing what he can do with the pass, and McKenzie showing what he can do from beyond the arc.
Here he is, Josh. Matt McKenzie says you make a mistake, I'm going to make you pay.
Castro forcing the issue and gets inside for 2. He said, I am getting to the rim, and there is nothing you can do about it. 2 shots coming for Castro.
I know a moment ago it didn't turn into anything, but I want to go back to Delgadillo's pass there.
Oh, man.
What a pass. And it's not even the pass. Ladies and gentlemen, rewind it, go back and watch it. It's the setup. It's the patience. As a really good point guard, patiently pushing it up the court and then coming to the top of the key so that his teammate can be open and available out on the wing. Such good point guard play.
I mean, he's always just on time. He's on target with his passes, too. Like, that's a behind-the-back pass whipped to the opposite corner in the shooting pocket.
Yes.
Hit him in the numbers.
It looked soft, didn't it,
Yeah.
that pass? Like
It's like the pass caught itself. Yeah. Castro 1 for 2. A long pass up to Henderson as they try to get into it quickly. Henderson thought about it from the mid-range. Loose ball and going the other way.
Woo! Black team is hustling right now.
Both teams can sense the game. It's in is in its deciding stages right now. 5:49 left.
And three points separates. Black down 3 here, 69-72.
Delgadillo angled off by Henderson. Castro back to your three-point champion. Short on the 3. John Andrew Dubril springs in his feet, gets the rebound. Here comes the 3. Haynes is off target. It looked good from here. And a blocking foul called by Delgadillo. A little bit miffed at the call as Barnabas was able to put his backside into Delgadillo. Got him crashing over. John Andrew Dubril makes the catch, goes up on Jaden Williams. Too short. Delgadillo crosses over, hits the brakes. We'll set it up to Caden Carter. Baseline drive underneath. Wang, the finish.
Great drive, stayed balanced, absorbed the contact, and then finished.
Dubril gets a paint touch right off the inbounds, essentially. They kick out to Haynes for 3. It doesn't drop. Carter hunting for the basket, but look at Haynes' battle. Forces him all the way out.
Great fight.
What? Oh, behind the back pass. Oh, the tip up and in. Look at Castro go. Oh, my goodness.
Here it goes.
Back the other way. It's Dubril. Timeout called. What are we doing calling a timeout at a time like this? I know it's the common sense logical thing to do, so we're going to go check in with the orange team.
Do not help off. This will hurt us in the last 3. Do not help strong. Leave that corner 3 wide open. They're going to hit that, right? We can't afford that to happen down the stretch. We can't afford that to happen down the stretch.
What a sequence there, Josh.
Yeah.
What a sequence. As soon as we're
Mind-blowing.
talking about nearly a miraculous layup, then getting tipped in on the other end, a layup. It's like fast break, fast break, fast break.
I don't lose my voice very easily. I just don't. But this is gonna make it a rough tomorrow morning for Josh Boyko after this play-by-play.
Oh man,
This is unbelievable, and we are privileged to be on the mic for this. Our
Yes.
vocal cords might not say the same thing, but man, this is fun.
Yes. What is going to happen in the next 4 minutes and 30 seconds? It's a 1-point game.
Yeah.
We've played.
I don't know that
30?
we ever got to a 10-point
No.
gap. It got to 9.
No, 36 minutes, and we're still basically not at even.
Great job by the coaches divvying up these teams, too, based on what they saw over the first 3 days. Delgadillo getting busy with the moves. Gives it up to Wang. Castro fires the 3. It's just off the heel. He had that crazy putback tip, which we really just didn't give enough credit to because of the basket on the other end. But that dude got up. He's a small guard. He's maybe 5'10", and he got a tip up and in right at basket level. 3-point shot, Haynes, no. Castro tracks it down. He's not even sweating right now. It seems like Castro is just in control. Barnabas trying to poach, get a steal. Wang dancing behind the 3-point line, asking for a Jaden Williams screen. He'll use it. They're sagging off, saying, take that shot. And McKenzie's going to grab the board. McKenzie, shifty, crossover, behind the back. He'll back it out. He was looking to the corner, and his guy, Jaden Williams, got him right there. He got the hand up in the passing lane.
Yeah, way to be active. Even if you're just in a help position, fill a lane, get those hands up.
Substitution made as Delgadillo will come off the floor now. As elevating Haynes left it short. Wang on the run. D-Cell, the finger roll, but he left it short. Oh my goodness, that would have been a lead change as Castro is a thief. Oh, look at that. He got by Barnabas and he got the lead. Max Castro going toe-to-toe with McKenzie for that MVP.
He certainly is. I love that attack.
McKenzie with the answer. I mean, we're talking about the Izuchi Nwankwo blocks, but the threes from McKenzie are starting to add up now, too.
What a
Carter
shot,
back
man.
the other way. No, McKenzie rips it down. He's smelling blood in the water right now. Big-time players in a big-time clutch moment. He gets to work. He goes off the glass, but it would not go. Castro is all over the place. Pass ahead to Wang versus Haynes. Gets inside, uses his body for the finish.
And we have a tie game.
Tie game at 77. Dubril fouled underneath by Mangina, and he'll go to the line to let us catch our breath.
I really want this game to end in a tie and for us to go FIFA World Cup extra time rules here. Let's just extend this as long as we can. What a game. What a game, Josh. Every time we're saying something about Max Castro, Matt McKenzie answers on the other end. Both teams, so many great plays back and forth. We are after 38 minutes, and we're tied.
Inject this into my veins. This is phenomenal.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the laughter there.
Dubril for the lead. It's a 1-point game, as the kids would say. Lock in. Here's Thomas hitting the accelerator. Barnabas with the rejection.
Great defense.
It is hard to stay in front of Nathan Thomas, and Barnabas was in the right spot. Wang to the corner. Castro, can he do it again? It's too strong. Barnabas, the weak side, rebound off the air ball. Here comes McKenzie and says, let me have this dance. But he's going to give it up because he sees two bodies. Barnabas into the floater range, rattles it.
Got it.
Brandon Barnabas making good use of the floater.
I love that. Brandon Barnabas playing D on one end late in the game, turning it into offense on the other end.
Oh, what a pass underneath.
What a
and
pass.
The finish. Oh, my goodness. Xavier Wang with the lead pass for Makawe Mangina for the finish and a chance for the tie.
Put that down as what the 10th just special pass that we've seen here today. That is deep out here, ladies and gentlemen, deep in the volleyball court. Right over the top. And nice finish. Here we go. Black down 1 minute to go.
Missed free throw. McKenzie hoists, fires, could not get it to go. Now a chance for the lead after an ill-advised shot. Castro has Noah Hostin in jail, and he got fouled from behind. What a great job there from Castro. We've talked about him playing in control all game. That's how you know there's an advanced ball handler with some good IQ. He's got the defender on his hip, so he's just going to use his backside to keep him right there is what we call in jail for the defender, because if you go forward, you're going to get a foul call every time like Castro did. And now he's tied the game because of the bonus. Timeout called by the orange team. They're going to try to split this free throw segment up, try to ice him a little bit as we go 80 apiece. And we will go to the black team huddle here with the mic.
All right. You got back. All right. And look, on the ball screen, every ball, on the ball screen action that the maximum ball is, we're blitzing every time.
Yep.
All right. So on the ball screen action, if there's a ball screen, that means two people are trapping hard. All right. We're not giving them anything easy. Here we rotate. We gotta get back. You gotta be tough right here. Box out, shot goes up, put a body on the box out. Let's get back. We didn't come this far to lose. Let's go.
Hey, I'm gonna hit this shot. Let's get a sub. All we need is one sub.
Yes, finish on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Hey, what great audio right there. Shout out to our crew for what they've been doing all week long here, from the start of media day to right there, giving you the inside access here. And make sure you go check out the Adventist Hoops Instagram page while you're at it here. Make sure to go follow, subscribe on the YouTube platform. We've got the podcast, we've got the blog going on the website. We got it all here at Adventist Hoops. We got ourselves a tie game with Castro trying to take the lead now at the free throw line. We remain tied, under a minute to play. Let's go. Let's do this. Buckle up, folks. It's going to get good. Oh, a pickpocket. Castro's got it again. Who else? The lob up to Mancina, but he could not handle the pass.
That's a great sequence there. Defense to offense. Good pass. Here we go. Tie game, ladies and gentlemen. 40 seconds to go.
Who's going to make that big-time shot that we are going to remember in Adventist Hoops history? McKenzie wants it, steps back. Wang guarding him. He gives it up to Noah Hostin. Gets it back. 11-second difference between shot and game clock. McKenzie, hoist, knew it was short from the moment it left his hand. Shot clock turned off. Do you call timeout? Do you let him go? They'll get it across half court. Timeout is called. McKenzie had his shot, and now it's the black team's shot with 11 seconds when we get back from the timeout.
If you're in, sit down.
Okay. All right. Nate, you're inbounding, okay? And then Mac, you're downstreaming for Max to come get the basketball, okay? Xavier, you're waiting right here. Nate, you get this ball into Xavier. Tim, you come and get him a high ball screen. You're getting downhill. You got X locating this way, going down. Matt, going here. Nate, you relocate to this corner right here, okay?
You want me to wait for like my shot, kind of? Like 5 around 10?
If you have an advantage, I want you to go. Like, I don't want you to wait.
It's a college court.
Yeah, I don't want you to wait, okay?
Listen to me. When you go on this, you need to be active. If they help off him, he's going to be open.
You hit him.
Listen
You
to
hit
me.
him.
I don't want this game to end. I didn't want that huddle to end.
I'm locked in. I'm ready to run the play now. Drew
I'll do it,
Meckelberg.
Coach. Coach,
Yeah.
I'll do it. Put me in.
Put me in.
Love that.
11 seconds. It's all on the line right now. Thomas to inbound. Gives to Castro. Here he gets the advantage. Oh, but it's on the ground. Oh, but Baldwin could not come up with the loose ball. 4.8 seconds. And then it's going to take a big-time shot here to get this off. They're going to have to inbound from half court. Who can get loose in the front court? They get into Wang. Hounded by Baldwin. Gets up the shot. It's short. It's extra free basketball here, because what else could it be?
I'm so proud of these kids. Yes.
I gotta
More
sit back.
basketball,
Gotta
ladies
sit
and
back
gentlemen. More basketball.
Oh, my stars.
Matt, or Josh, excuse me, Josh. I'm confusing our names because I'm having so much fun here. Josh, what a great basketball game. 40 minutes. We got exactly what we wanted. A tight game right to the very end, and now we've got.
We're going to get to the orange huddle here real quick.
Here we go.
Limit 4 shots, right? The team that wins doesn't make it's the other team. That's what you don't have a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're having some audio issues here in the orange huddle. We're sorry about that. We'll bring it back to our booth. What a game. What a game.
Yep. This has been beyond spectacular right here, and I'm going to remember this game for a long, long time. 80 apiece at the end of regulation, and the score last year after regulation was like 110 to 87 was about the range, but we've seen plays on both sides of the ball. We've seen defensive highlights. We've seen offensive highlights. there's not much more you could ask for in a format like this.
Nothing more. Every kid who's been in this game has contributed. These kids are all Americans, offensively, defensively. We're watching them in huddles. These kids, we're joking that we're locked in. We can see that they're locked in. We are seeing All-American attitude, All-American effort, All-American production. What a game.
Can I take them with me back to North Dakota? Tip won by the orange team. Brandon Barnabas has got it. Had one of the clutch buckets down the stretch with a floater. McKenzie asking for the ball screen. McKenzie says, let me see that rock. Gets the screen from Nwankwo. Poked away by Thomas. What a defensive effort.
Great defense.
Nwankwo had the advantage on the roll, but Thomas with the poke away.
He knew he was going to like take it too, right?
He's going to hoist the three on the other end. It's too strong. Rebound to McKenzie. And a foul is called as he goes down hard. They revive McKenzie on the far side, and we'll get the floor all situated. 5-minute overtime period. Knotted at 80. Baldwin's going to set up the offense. I'm looking at Matt McKenzie, looking at the official saying, look at what he's doing to me, ref. Do something.
He might have been held there.
Barnabas tried to reverse it in, but he could not get it to go. It'll stay orange basketball. Going to see some subs in OT. Caleb Cerna and Evan Akrawi. And that's a good nod to Cerna and the game that he's had. He's an incoming junior, the youngest of the guys players that is here out of Sacramento Adventist Academy. So it's a good opportunity for him to show the skills. McKenzie, baseline fades, fires, it rims out.
Josh, we just got a stat update.
Yep.
Max Castro has 32, and Matt McKenzie has 22.
What a game. What a battle between those two specifically going at it. And shots coming for John Andrew Dubril after the basket on the other end.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I got a correction there. Matt McKenzie has 32 points in this game here today. He's hit too many threes. Can't have 22 if you hit this many threes. Matt McKenzie has 32, and then leading scorer on the black, Max Castro with 22.
Okay. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how many three-point makes it's actually been for McKenzie, because there's not often that you get to make that many threes in a game, but it's been an impressive performance. John Andrew Dubril goes 1 of 2 at the line. So it's a 1-point game, 82-81, black team on top. Castro's going to get a quick breather now as Delgadillo checks in. I can't imagine Max Castro's done for the night with 3:30 left to go in this game. Oh, McKenzie, he jumped it. Look at him soaring for the jam. He saw that crossover coming. He jumped it. Delgadillo for the answer is short.
Oh, my gosh. Matt McKenzie, what a game.
Denny back to Barnabas. Ball juggled around. Akrawi ahead to Wang. Bounce pass. Delgadillo reverse off the glass. Too much on it. It'll stay black basketball. Oh, my goodness. I'm just here oohing and eyeing at this display of talent.
We've said it so many times, but man, Matt McKenzie, great defense. He chased the Towel Boys off the court and then flushes it.
Wang thought about it, got Barnabas up in the air, reverses back to Akrawi. Wang, long three is nothing but the bottom of the net. A cold-blooded
Xavier
connection.
Wang for 3. Puts black back in the lead.
Knocked away by Cerna. Look out in the front row. McKenzie directing traffic. He's telling Brandon Barnabas he wants him in the right corner. Then he's going to get the screen from Nwankwo. Gets it to Barnabas in the corner. Attacks the closeout and the score. McKenzie he just spoke the basket into existence 10 seconds prior. That's great job captaining the offense. He didn't take a hero shot. He lines up Barnabas to tie the game up.
It's not an easy shot, too. He's
No.
curling out of the corner, hits a running floater.
Mangina opts not to take the three. Kept the pivot. Could not get the English layup to go off the glass. He had Nwankwo beat.
Hey, Josh, what's the score?
It's 85-85 right now with 90 seconds left. What more could you want, Matt?
Double overtime, Josh?
Oh, my goodness. Mangina will check out of the game as Haynes is in. Cerna with an all-out effort to try and keep that in bounds. My goodness, he almost did too.
Great effort.
1:34 left on the game clock, 18 on the shot clock, tied at 85, Orange basketball. McKenzie gets himself out of the corner, and it's going to be a foul called on Tim Haynes.
Oh,
so
free
it's a
throws.
1-and-1 coming now for Zuchi Nwankwo.
We've talked about it a little bit here today, Josh, the importance of free throws.
None bigger than this.
There you go.
Banked it in to
There
earn
you
the
go,
second
big
one
man.
as the rest of the guys are on the other side of the floor right now. Still got one more, buddy.
Big shot.
Not that time, though, and he crashes in to Castro, and down he goes.
We're going
Oh,
the other
man.
way. Free throws the other way now.
Yep, but Castro in some discomfort as Zuchi Nwankwo, a hard crash into Max Castro. He is trying to shake that off. Left knee, it looks like he's grabbing, but you got your leading scorer heading to the free throw line with 2 shots coming as they are in the double bonus right now. Looks like above the left knee is where he's feeling it. See, he just got landed on by the biggest guy on the floor.
Never going to feel good. Is this a 1-and-1 situation?
I thought it was 2 since they're at 10 fouls, but we'll see what we're playing here. They look pretty relaxed at the line. First shot, no, but there is a second coming.
Yep, second cone coming. We're talking about it, ladies and gentlemen, the importance of free throws.
Yep.
Both teams experiencing that pressure.
Macaulay Mangina in for the rebounding purposes on this free throw. Castro short again. McKenzie nearly got trapped with a foot off the ground. John Andrew Dubril working inside. Back out, the extra to Henderson. Working off the closeout to McKenzie. Left corner, 3 swirls out. That would have brought the house down. And another foul is called as John Andrew Dubril goes crashing to the ground, but I think it's going to be free throws for the black team. That is on Dubril, so it's 5 on him, and another 2 shots coming, and guess who it is? A chance to redeem himself at the line, Max Castro.
Here we go. Let's go, kid.
And with that 5th foul, I believe that is it for Johnny Andrew Dubril. Castro, a swish to now at 86 with 70 seconds left, a minute 10.
Tie game, ladies and gentlemen.
It is almost 1 o'clock right now, and nobody's leaving this until we are all said and done.
Got the second one. Here we go.
Yes, sir. Castro with the finish at the line. He goes 2 of 2 after 0 of 2 right before.
All right, Orange, let's answer. The whole game, we've seen each team answer each other. Come on, Orange.
Jaden Henderson spinning inside. Oh, he got it to go. Look at Henderson.
That's my new
explode to
favorite layup of the
basket.
game. My new favorite finish, yes. Oh, my goodness.
Here is Wang setting it up with Haynes on the screen. Cerna kicks to the corner. Castro thought about the three. Guarded by McKenzie. 7 to shoot and out of bounds. It'll stay Black basketball. 7 seconds to shoot. 29 left in the game. Got to work quickly. Step back three is up. Drew Irons. Cerna had the rebound position. Henderson went behind his back with the rebound, and now we have a jump ball called as a timeout was maybe being attempted to call. But now the shot clock is off, and a great job by Wang just drawing iron right there to make sure it wasn't a violation of the shot clock. Kept alive the offensive rebound potential, which Cerna had the position, and it eventually resulted in a jump ball. Stays with the black team. Up top, Castro driving the seam, blocked by Azuchi
Who's there?
Nwankwo. And a foul is called. So a 1-and-1 is coming up.
What a block. What a block.
What a clutch play there. The Campion Academy native, Azuchi Nwankwo.
Block number 9, block number 10,
Oh,
biggest
my goodness.
moments. What a play.
It's got to feel like trying to score on Wemby when you're going on up against him in this game. Noah Hostin is your free throw shooter. No good on the shot. Barnabas tried to track it down. Saved. Up ahead, Cerna. 5 seconds. Wang up ahead, Mangina. The layup is
he
gone!
got it! He
It's
got
gone!
it at the end! Oh my goodness!
It's gone!
Ladies and gentlemen!
Makawe Mangina from Xavier Wang for the win.
Oh, what a finish. What a finish. What a great game. We know Black's walking away winners here, but man, this Orange team, did they play a game or what today?
I mean, you couldn't script anything this crazy. That is unbelievable. The rebound off the free throw, They
Yes.
went quickly. Xavier Wang with the assist up to the man of the minute, Makawe Mangina. Took his time, knew he had enough to let the
Yes.
defender go by because they're going to
Yes.
be desperate to stop that layup.
Yes.
I don't know how you maintain the composure in that moment, but he did, and he got the layup.
He's an All-American, Josh.
For the win, 89-88 is your final score with
What a
the
game.
black team
What a
at
game.
the buzzer.
What a game. Oh my.
I am stunned.
Right down to the finish, we see these two teams answering one another.
From Chisholm Trail Academy, number 18, Max Castro. Congratulations.
There he is, Max Castro, your leading scorer on the black team, taking home the MVP awards. Look at that man. Max Castro leads the black team to victory, but a full team effort from both of these teams. We saw excellent basketball being played tonight. I remember the coaches saying, hey, conditioning is going to be massive for you guys as you move forward. And if you can't play that hard in the second half of games, you don't see the floor. We thought for a second at the beginning of the second half, maybe there's a little bit of fatigue here, but they took it to a new level here today. I don't even know how to sum that up. It's just such a phenomenal display from all these athletes. As we've got Adrian Hargrove standing by with our MVP, Max Castro.
All right, I'm here with our MVP, Max Castro. You guys fought to the end again. How's it feel?
I mean, it feels great, coming out here, getting the win. We won yesterday in the scrimmage. We were down most of the game today, but we kept fighting, took it to overtime, came down last second. We got the win.
Hey, way to fight to the end. Congratulations again.
There is Max Castro, your MVP here, leading the way for the black team in points. An overall leader, just played composed from start to finish in this game. As we're going to get joined by Dustin Comm here, stepping in. What is your reaction to something like that? Could you ever have imagined in your wildest dreams that what you started with this reel of highlights has turned into this moment?
Well, I mean, what a game. I guess we had an inkling this could happen because it was a one-point game yesterday in the scrimmage, and Black was able to pull it out here in overtime, and can't ask for much more than that.
No.
We could have gone to double overtime. I think we're okay with single overtime, but great display by both sides, and just appreciate everybody that came out in person, everybody that's helped on the team here, the whole crew, and everybody for watching at home.
What's going through your mind as you see this atmosphere come together and just be able to share a special moment like this?
Well, it's really just special for Adventist basketball. I mean, again, it goes back to, Matt and I remember talking about this last year at the event in Loma Linda. We were siloed for so long in Adventist basketball. You'd go to your regional tournament and you kind of knew who the good players were. And this is just a celebration of all those silos being broken down. We're united across the whole country. We're aware of all the great programs and people, and it's just a fantastic way to end it. So I'm thrilled.
For both of you, just overall thoughts, takeaways from this week.
I'm kind of speechless. Plus, it's 1 a.m. right now, so I'm not really even sure what to say. But I just am so thankful. Just thankful. God was with us this whole week. He was with us here tonight. Luckily, no serious injuries. I mean, Max got a little shaken up there, but obviously was able to finish it out. And he's smiling right now as we see him with the golden MVP ball. So just thankful and, appreciative.
Yeah. Do we want to get any players to come sit in this seat for a second to chat?
You know what? We have a variety of departures. Some people are literally leaving in like 2 hours for the airport. So I guess we'll probably just have to end it because I can't remember who's on which shuttle. But there's going to be departures going on for the next 12, 15 hours through the night and into the morning and afternoon. So,
thank you to the families for making the sacrifice to come out here and get their kids out here for this amazing opportunity. But guys, this has been a blast, truly a pleasure. So thanks for giving us the platform to pull off something as epic as this. This has truly been awesome.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate you.
Yeah. It's been a good broadcast, but Dustin, I just got to say, I don't know what to say to your question, Josh, but I'm grateful for what a great event. And Dustin, I'm grateful for you. I know the viewers are. I know the parents are. The kids are. You're the one breaking down these silos. Like, you're the one with the vision who saw Adventist hoops, who saw it could be something bigger. And we saw some great basketball, some great talents on the girls' side and the boys' side. So, Dustin, thank you for putting this together. I know you're going to say it's a team, but every team needs a leader, and you're the leader that made this happen. So thank you.
It's just been so special to see everybody step up. I think we talked about it at the beginning of the broadcast. I mean, these coaches came in. They're not getting paid to do this. They're coming out of their own accord, and they're putting all their energy and effort into it. Same with everybody here. Everybody's volunteering, and everybody at home is just so supportive. So it's just a beautiful thing to be a part of.
Yeah. Well said.
Before we sign off, gotta give a shout out to our crew here, just up and down the list. Thanks Dustin for hopping in here and being our executive producer for tonight. Lucas Manzano on graphics to our right, Andrew Taves on the camera tonight, Todd Com, our audio producer, to our right, Adrian Hargrove on the sideline, yourself on the color commentary, Matt Jacobson's, yours truly, Josh Boyko. Just a pleasure to work with all of you guys. And we have a team way beyond this for Adventist Hoops. There is so much work that went into this weekend, and I couldn't be more proud of the team that I got to do it with, working on the documentary, and just everything up and down this week has truly been a blessing and a privilege. Shout out to Jason Meredith for Media Day, for all the filming and help. Caitlin, all the crew, Enoch, just seeing the crew to our left here. Everyone is just such a big help, so I want to make sure they all get their recognition. Steph, Cyrus, all of them over here. So yeah,
Certainly, Josh. It's a huge team. Ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you, Josh said it earlier in the broadcast, follow Adventist Hoops on Instagram, follow Adventist Hoops on YouTube, share it, like it, pass on this wonderful message. You heard it from Dustin, breaking down silos, bringing people together. We got a little wrapped up in basketball in this game that we just watched here, but we don't want to lose sight that what Adventist Hoops is doing is it's bringing people together. From those of us who get to work in support of the kids, but it's students, it's families, it's coaches, it's schools, and we'd love your help in passing on this message. So please share, please pass on this message, rewatch it for us, because we want Adventist Hoops to get bigger and bigger so more kids have this experience.
Yeah. Until next time.
Yes, next time.
We can't wait to see this on display again. But thank you to you, the viewer, for tuning in and joining us tonight. It really means the world for you guys to show up and support Adventist Hoops. So on behalf of our entire crew and Matt Jacobson's, Josh Boyko signing off from the Thunderdome at Union Adventist University. Ball out.